All right, welcome back. Last time, our intrepid heroes. Well, last time our intrepid heroes met each other. Most of us for the first time. Our team has come together through interesting introductions, learning a bit about each other, learning what they look like, and had a bit of a trial by fire after choosing their first objective and having a little difficulty with dealing with it. They defeated the group of bandits and found a letter of a meeting place in the next town up ahead, a day ahead of them, where they're supposed to be meeting another section of their group. Now, you guys have slept through the night, but I would like to know how and in what order did you guys take watches? So, like, out of the 3 watches, who took first, who took second, who took third? It looks like... Okay, so Mater took first. Anybody else take first with Tarragon?
Sure, I will.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, so we'll do... Well, Atreus, Matthew beat you, John. So then, out of the... Who would have taken second?
I guess I would have.
Okay. And I'm guessing
I'll take second.
Oh, you'll take second? And then I guess we'll have Whisperers third, just for the sake of it. How is everyone's passive perception?
8.
Okay. You're not...
9.
9. 11 for you on 15. Mater, what is your passive perception?
It should be pretty good.
Hers is... Alright. Juan, you said yours was 11, right?
E.
Okay. It is 10 plus... It is 10 plus your wisdom plus any proficiencies if you have perception proficiency.
No, I'm not.
13. Okay. So, goals... So, during... so, Goals and Tarragon would have noticed through the night that Whisper...
You mean Tarragon and Latreus?
Or... No, because I'm... These are individual people. I'm just seeing some. It's so during each of the individual Goals and Tarragon, you would have noticed that throughout the night, Whisper was very fidgety. He didn't look like he slept very well. Like he was having a nightmare of some sorts. And we start the next day. So you have a day's travel. We already marked down food for this day. To get there. How is your guys' morning?
It's okay.
Some of you
tell us how it is, God?
This morning.
Some of you
had
guys.
Half a bowl of cereal and it got soggy, so I kind of had to dump it. It wasn't great.
Some of you guys wake up sore and tired from seriously bad injuries and battles. Whisper has noticeable circles under his eyes. Like for a bird, like a little bit of lost sleep, you probably wouldn't be able to tell very well, but today is very obvious he's tired. And you wake up stretching, popping, like some joints popping, sore muscles, and whenever you guys are ready, gather together and you can continue.
Well, I guess I would like to investigate the cart.
Investigating the cart one more time.
And then I would like to investigate the bandits, not for loot.
Yes.
But to kind of determine where they came from. I don't remember if we figured that out.
You found their orders to meet up at the Sea Spray Tavern in Horizon Port. Well, it's in the alley behind the Sea Spray Tavern at Horizon
That's right.
Port.
Then I won't bother with an investigation then.
Okay.
But I will tell everyone that I found a pretty decent chunk of gold on one of them. I found 150 gold on all their bodies, and that I intend to hold on to it for now. No point in divvying it up if the job's not done yet.
Any complaints
loot-
about that?
Can I loot the bodies for junk?
You guys have already taken the weapons off of them, and there's not much other than that. Like, there's maybe some busted up leather armor, but
Yeah, I'm currently carrying
Oh no, I meant like
6
trinkets and
weapons.
wait, what one?
crap. I meant like trinkets and crap.
Uh, these guys really don't have anything. They were prepared light so that they could get loot and take it.
Okay.
And you guys did loot and found nothing left over in the cart after last night or yesterday. Tarragon. Looks like Tarragon asked Whisper if he's doing all right, but Whisper just groans and rolls over.
Does the
I-
card have a company logo or anything that can tell us who
It's
it belongs to?
It's just a merchant cart, one that has. Oh yes, it is one that was going from Tennoyama to Horizon Port, so it was going a very fair distance.
Oh, so it doesn't have like something export.
It didn't have.
No,
Yeah, it didn't have any goods in it.
no, you didn't find anything because you rolled yesterday
Okay.
or last time. Yeah, and Latreus is going to hang on to the. It was 140 gold.
Oh, that's right. 140.
And he said he was going to hang on to it until the job is over, and I'm guessing nobody has any, arguments for that, it seems.
Not for now. No,
Okay.
he's right. There's no point in divvying it up until the job is over.
Cool. Yeah, you might need to use it for supplies, you know? So yeah, you guys start your trek after this. Do you guys take the road or do you go a little off-road?
I recommend we just take the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
thinking
pretty
just
sure
take
this
the
would be
road.
the only bandit. It didn't seem to matter too much for me last time, so
Which is
it
fair.
still kind of felt like we walked into an ambush last time. I don't think things will go any better if we take another forest road.
Okay. Yeah. So?
I am just for the sake of it, I'm gonna break like a quarter of a chunk of ration bar off and just kind of leave it on the ground behind me for the elephant.
All right, asshole. Trying to get that fucking elephant. I see.
Want it?
So you guys proceed, and it's a fairly uneventful day. It's mostly, like that feeling after being very sore in the morning and you just have to go for a walk, like, across a long campus of something. And you're just like, the entire way. It's like that.
Yeah.
And
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer.
and
I imagine Latreus is most sore.
it starts
Probably.
to it gets over noon. You guys eat rations as you're walking. I'm not gonna have you stop or anything. They're ration bars you can eat while you're walking, and it gets to around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and that's when all of you smell it. Salt in the air.
Does that mean we're near a coast?
It's a
Well,
weird smell.
Would I know?
you would know. You and Whisper, Latreus and Whisper would know that this is the ocean.
I'm just gonna take a deep breath in and go, it's been too long since I've been to a good beach.
And you start rolling over the hillside, and you can see it.
Yeah, like a beach with like sand and the ocean and stuff.
Welcome.
Responding to Tarragon.
Yep. Yeah, I see that. And welcome to Horizon Port. A lovely town of halflings, and I'm actually going to go back and grab you guys. Halflings and humans, all kinds of sea folk, dwarves.
Where's the road in?
Pretty much. I forgot to do the road in, but it's from down. I'm going to paste all your guys down by where it's at. Oops. I lost Whisper in that one. I'll go get him. um, so, as you guys are approaching in, Tarragon and Goals, you start to see Whisper trying to slink off.
Where are you going, bud?
Oh, I love that roll. I love that roll. I absolutely love it.
What was that? I'm not.
Scouting.
My computer's fucking up.
It's a secret roll.
It's a secret roll. Hey. Oh, what'd you say? Oh. It's scouting. Why? And all of you, like, hear, them talking as well. So. Just looking at all the things. Anybody say anything about him scouting? Like Ariza and Latreus, you hear it too. Like you hear them talking too.
I can't see the chat right now because my computer's being a fuck. So
He said scouting. Why?
Yeah.
what are you
in response
scouting
to being
for?
asked, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, I'm scouting. Why?" And he's being suspicious.
We're not even close to the tavern yet. Why are you scouting?
And in this conversation, you're keeping him close by as you're walking closer to the town, and everybody, you notice when you walk into town that there's a lot of fucking birds on these buildings, like a lot of birds. Like, and you're by the ocean, sure, like you would see birds, but they're not like seabirds. There's a lot of crows in this town.
Wait. Is this where Whisper came from?
Nah, John. You failed already. No. You don't get a second one. I think it's best we split. Well,
I would like to use my persuasion
yes.
to compel Whisper to tell us why he's being so suspicious.
Then go for it. Roll me a... Oh, nah, give a good reason. Well, give a good reason and roll a persuasion. I want to hear it too.
Okay. You've been really flaky all morning, and despite me taking the worst of the hits yesterday, and you taking none, you're in a worse condition than I am. I think it's best if you go ahead and be completely honest with us all right now, so that I know I'm not walking back into another death trap.
All right, go ahead and roll a persuasion check for that one.
And that's the 19.
That is a spicy persuasion check. Let's see here. If I would have Whisper roll a straight wisdom check with disadvantage against that.
Just straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom with disadvantage. Yeah. All right, Whisper. You're compelled to tell
Why
Atreus.
you being so shifty?
Nothing serious.
And that's when you hear it, a voice. Ah, Whisper. It's good to see you again.
I'm sorry, did we just walk into fucking al dente?
Where is it? Did I lose?
Yeah, see? We're here for Whisper, see?
Here's another.
You come into my house on the day of my daughter's wedding.
You're coming to my
You
house on the
ask
day of
me
my
a
daughter's
favor.
wedding, see?
And you see another kenku.
Another kenku. We got bird people.
Oh my god, it is the Godfather.
And he
He's
looks.
the Godfather, Jesus Christ. He's even smoking.
And he looks at all of you. I see you've brought him back to us.
I'm sorry, what?
Where have
What?
you... Whisper. Where have you been these past months?
Can I do an insight to see if I think they're related?
Yeah! Do so. I'd love to see
Roll
it.
that too, please.
Oh, yeah, you... do you... Yeah, you two roll it separately. The two of you roll insight separately.
Yeah,
Insight. Okay.
I just wanted to claim that role because you're only letting two of us do it.
That's
And
fair.
I think it would make sense for the founders to do it. Oh,
Ooh!
I said be dumb.
You
You didn't get your bad roll out. That's what happened.
you know, the two of you are like, well, they obviously know each other. But other than that,
Hard to read.
he looks sorry.
The accent's throwing me off.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Fletcher.
Hi, Fletcher.
It's nice to meet you, Fletcher.
And I see this. He's just introduced himself, that's all. I see this is where part of my flock has gone.
Hi, my name is Latreus. Quick question. Why
Latreus.
are you so, like, cryptic about all this? What do you mean by flock? We're obviously we're not bird people.
Our family.
We clearly don't know what you mean.
Our organization.
See some kind of like assassin?
I wouldn't say that. Now,
I'm gonna
do you
like
say?
I'm gonna lean over to who's standing next to me? Goals?
it looks like Goals is standing next to you, yes.
I'm gonna lean over to Goals and not at all whisper, but put like a hand over my mouth so he can't see me and go, I think that means they're assassins.
Now, we're a bit in the open, so
Probably. I was not quiet about that.
he doesn't flinch to that. You do hear that? Yeah, Whisper, you do, yeah.
Why is this shoots Latreus a look?
But Fletcher, unfazed at that, I think we are a bit too in the open to explain some things. I would like all of you to come with me so we can talk. Especially about that one. And he points at Whisper. And there's tension between the two. Obvious tension. Like, you don't even...
I'm gonna look at.
Your passive perceptions make it obvious, like even at an 8.
I'm gonna look at Whisper and I'm going to ask Whisper, are you comfortable with this?
Which Whisper's like, see, Whisper, you can see he's on the verge of a mental breakdown. This is important, but he's, obviously upset.
I'm gonna see what he says.
Yeah, so am I. To which he leaves, but he knows where Fletcher wants to talk at. Okay. Wait. Whisper.
I'm actually going to
Wait, clarify. Does Whisper walk away from the conversation? Yes.
to which I'm going to stop him
Okay.
by looping an arm around his shoulder. Or looping around an arm around his neck.
Or elbow or whatever because he's taller than you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, you can always put things off, but you ask me, I think one should always embrace the future. Come on, let's go have this conversation.
Fletcher just looks at Whisper and the rest of you. I don't know why he's back, but I do know that if he tries to leave, he will not survive.
Is he
Why
like
do
a
you say that?
here?
Because he has a debt that needs to be paid.
How much?
Not by money.
Is it some sort of life debt?
We're too much in the open. Let's go to a tavern and have a seat. And you can see when you guys like look around again, you see all the crows kind of slink behind the rooftops again. As you realize, they were all kenku.
Glasses.
Um.
The one thing I need to see.
Damn, I was gonna ask if they were Kenku before, but I was having technical difficulties.
You realize now, especially after this encounter. Does that include us too? If we left here with Whisper. He looks. The rest of you I have no quarrel with. Loxodon. It's only that one.
I'm gonna look at Tarragon and be like, "Is that like a fucked up race card thing? Like, did you take offense to that?
Did you take offense to that?
Kind of took
It's
offense
like
to
really
that
fucking rude. He
Tarragon's
just
behalf.
addressed you by your race.
He doesn't know what
Are you
he doesn't know what
racist?
Tarragon's name is.
He could ask instead of being a rude ass motherfucker.
That's a little racist, sir. You asked us our names. Why didn't you ask her hers?
He didn't. He never asked. You
No,
gave
he
your
hasn't
name.
asked anybody's names. You just introduced yourself.
I mean, we all kind of introduced ourselves.
No!
That's how conversations start.
Tarragon. Apologies, Tarragon.
Well, Whisper looks kind of freaked out. Can we go and talk on his behalf?
I'm afraid
Can we
he's.
get like a minute to grab a drink? We're really tired from walking.
He looks all between the rest of you, and Whisper,
I'll
who's
roll
just
persuasion.
Whisper is trying to slowly like walk away, and he's like, "You know where to find me, Whisper. But please, if you want to know, try to get a hold of me while you're in a place that is secluded." And he vanishes.
Okay.
So, how far away is Whisper now?
Whispers. Let's actually move all of you to around here. And we'll say Whispers about there in comparison as he's like slowly walking away, scared.
I'm gonna kind of jog to catch up to him, and I'm just gonna say we need to talk. What the hell was that about? Whisper is typing.
Whisper is typing. Man, I've been working really hard on that voice, guys. Like,
It's interesting. I like it.
he flinches,
Yeah,
but
it's a little weird.
he's being he's being John right now.
He is being John.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah, you can go catch up. All you can catch. Whisper, he's not exactly being fast about it.
He's trying to slink away like a scolded dog.
Yes,
Right
yes,
All right.
that's more what it's like.
All right.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
While everyone else is like going and catching up with Whisper,
Uh-huh.
I'd actually like to slink off from the party.
Where are you going?
I kind of want to go check out that bar.
Yeah, the bar is actually here. It's right here.
Cool. Yeah. While they're dealing with that, what was the name of the place called?
It was the Sea Spray Tavern.
And that's what this bar is.
And
the
that's
Sea
what
Spray
yep,
Tavern?
it is. Bright pink.
I'd like to just slink off and walk in there.
Yeah, you walk in. We'll get back to you shortly. But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
going?
Hey, everyone else first. Buddy.
Yep.
I'm gonna be away from that.
All right. That's fine. But
I'm going to.
I just need a minute, please, is what Whisper says.
Go ahead and take a minute, but just know we need to talk about whatever's happening here because we obviously walked into something that we should have been prepared for. Go ahead and take your minute. And if I can find my mouse, Isaac go ahead and leave them alone for a sec.
Alrighty.
Do I need to roll stealth to slink away?
Nah. You're.
I don't think anybody's paying attention.
Yeah, no. And it's not like we walked into your thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
So.
I know, but I know he's being kind of defensive and quiet.
Right.
And everybody's just like, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Yeah, I don't think that he would mind somebody not prodding.
If Whisper does look back before I do it, he does see Latreus kind of give like a nod and then walk away.
All right.
He would see Latreus like address him like, take your time, and he's just gone.
Yeah. So. And Whisper goes to, gather his thoughts as he's walking through his hometown for a bit, while he's typing and stuff. Yeah, he walks. Yep, I know that. I'll drag you to a building, and we'll get you there eventually.
Follow his 6-foot rule.
You follow him with the 6-foot rule? Okay. Yeah. So, are you trying to be hidden about it?
Not really.
Okay. Then never mind. Ariza and Tarragon, you two are left together, and you realize that it's just the two of you in this alleyway. Or
There's
the
also
street.
the entry to the city.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be here?
We're supposed to be in this town, yes? I believe is.
No, in this alleyway.
Oh, in this alleyway. Do you want to look around?
Sure.
You look around and you see that across the street is a signed building called the Spray Tavern. Which is the tavern from the note.
I guess I'll head there first.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna go with Tarragon.
All right. Alrighty. So, we will get the three of you, and we'll head over to the tavern. Where is that?
I'd like to think like a few minutes have passed between Latreus leaving and then getting there.
Yeah.
I wanted to do some solo stuff for just a second.
Yeah, we can do that. Once we get over here, I just have everybody who's going to be here. So
Is it the same tavern from before? It is.
It's the same tavern layout of all of my taverns are this layout.
Okay.
It's just I have things rearranged for when it's a different place.
Okay.
Got you.
Like we have a new bartender. I actually have a different bartender image for it.
Do you mind zooming? Do you mind bringing them up so I can see?
Yeah, of course. It is a woman who plays music when she's not tending to people. But Latreus, you were the first to come in. You've been here for a little, or you're here now.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to. First thing I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to scan around the room as I'm making my way to the bar.
Okay. I want you to roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
Man, I picked a hell of a time to not take perception as a proficiency, huh? 13.
13. So you look around and you smell, and there's a normal smell of like ale and food cooked, but you also smell a sweet smell.
Mm-hmm.
And you go up to the counter and you see little like fishbowl shaped, not round like the flat fish bowls, like where the two sides are flat, wrapped in a wax. And there's a jar of them on the counter.
Interesting.
And you see normal townsfolk. It's about that time of day where like the earliest occupations have started to get off. So there's just only a few people here. But you also see in the corner near near the fireplace a woman with silver hair. She seems around 25-ish.
Is she on the thing right now?
I'll reveal after I describe. I'll reveal it.
Okay.
With a gray shirt and pants, bandages wrapped around her legs and arms. Less of a need for it, and more of a fashion statement. With
Okay.
with a purple cloak with cat ears on it. And she leans back and puts her feet on the desk. And you see two bright yellow shoes.
Okay.
And you try to take a look for a second, and you realize she's a little hard to see. She appears now. This is the only image that I drew of this.
Okay.
And she's just kind of relaxing, having a drink, and unwrapping one of the things in the jar and eating it. Or from the jar and eating it. And chewing.
I'm going to, from the bartender,
Uh-huh.
of course, I'm gonna buy myself a meal.
Yes, of course. It's like 4 silver for a meal. So
For silver.
yeah. So we'll just split one of your gold.
Yeah. Write that down.
I have a feeling we just gave Jacob the exact response he wanted.
And I'm going to, you said it was 4 silver, right?
Yeah, 4 silver. So you have minus
6
a gold and
silver
a 6 silver.
179 gold.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask the bartender about those sweets in the thing.
Oh yeah. They're saltwater taffy.
Huh.
We make it here. It's our specialty.
Hmm.
Hey, it's what separates us from the rest of the taverns around the continent.
Let's see. How much for like a handful?
A handful of them. Well, like, probably like 5 copper.
5 copper?
Yeah.
And how much for the whole thing?
For the whole thing, I could give you this whole bowl for 2 silver.
2 silver it is.
All right, thank you, sweetheart.
And now, do you know anything about that girl in the pink?
Oh, her? She
And
came.
I'm trying to be kind of discreet about this.
Oh, she came in like a day or 2 ago. I think she just came into port too.
Interesting.
She looks like that kind of adventuring type, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, kind of.
And about at this time, I'll say Tarragon and Ariza walk in, and you guys immediately see Latreus at the bar, and you see him walk over to a table. So
Was it a table or was she sitting on the floor?
no, she's sitting at the table in the corner of the room. And chewing on her thing, or on the thing. And you walk over, and she looks up, and she has, piercing blue eyes, like they're beautiful, but at the same time,
Cold.
there's some coldness to it. Looks up, hello?
Hi, you caught my attention when I walked in, and I'm a bit of a traveler, so I figured maybe I could hear a few cool stories from you, maybe, if you have any. I'm new in town. I just got here like a couple minutes ago.
You like some kind of bard?
Of a sense, and I'm going to use my cantrip control fire to make a globule of flame from the fireplace appear above my finger.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of going to twirl it around, and it'll form like a little crown of flames.
Oh.
I'm going to shoot it over to float and flitter like above her head.
Yeah.
And go and say, now surely somebody as noble looking as yourself has something to share.
Nobility. That's that's interesting. I've never really found myself to be that kind, but maybe I do. And you notice that the fire isn't out, and she lifts up a dagger from her belt that is very ornately carved. Like it is a style that you have never seen before. Of this dagger, and shoots a firebolt into the fireplace, igniting it.
Well, now I'm interested. I'm gonna put like an elbow on the table and my head on it.
And Ariza and Tarragon, you see, as you're watching him walk over and start talking, and you see this too, and the barkeep's like, hey, watch the magic. We don't need burning this place down. She's like, oh, sorry, don't worry about it. I had it under control.
I'm gonna just for the sake of keeping the bartender happy, I'm gonna point back at the fire and kind of like lower it just a little, so it's not as intense.
Ariza, Tarragon, do the two of you do anything after seeing this? I mean, you're kind of surveying.
Mad game, guys.
You're kind of surveying the area, but at the same time, you're just like, oh my god, she just shot a firebolt. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and take this seat so I can listen in.
All right. Tarragon, what about you? You're gonna go sit over by one of the seafaring folk. He's just like, he's a little drunk, and he's just like, oh, I didn't know elephants could walk on two legs. It's less of like the first time. Yeah. And he passes out. Like, this man's been here for a while, and it's only like 4.
Damn, he's a day drinker.
Yeah.
Start taking money out of his pockets.
He plays a dangerous game. Yeah, he does.
Passing out at a bar, yeah.
I take his drink. It's just some cheap ale, and there's like a third of it left. But yeah, the girl with the ornate dagger, she smiles like, what kind of stories are you looking for?
Well, I guess I should start with an introduction. My name is Latreus, and I'm looking for a tribe known as the Sun Scorchers.
Right. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Well, it's nice to meet you, Latreus. My name is Corin.
It's lovely to meet you. And I take her hand and shake it like as if she's a royal.
She shakes it like a normal person.
Okay. I'm trying to flatter her.
No, she's flattered.
It's lost on her, I'm sure.
She's flattered, but it's lost on her.
Got you.
And she nods. Right. Well.
But anything I guess you would consider interesting would always be a nice tale to hear.
Well.
Maybe over some taffy, and I put the whole jar on the table and slide it towards her.
Ariza, you see that. You see the strange candy wrapped in wax in a jar that Latreus has suddenly.
I'm just like,
Yeah, you've never seen this before. And And Corin, she takes one and unwraps it and puts it and chews it and is like, orange. And gives a smile. Well, most of my stories are from long ago. I was much younger. And she kind of... You hear, like, there's a little bit of a deflation in her voice from the first story she recalls. And of a mentor and their great magical sacrifice to our wonderful kingdom. And she retells a story about a mage, a powerful mage, animating a giant statue at a port town similar to this to fight creatures rising from the ocean. And about how it was wonderful and incredible to watch, and that even though it succeeded once, the second time she saw it, the statue crumbled and failed. That's really funny. That's really funny, Mater.
A mage mating a statue.
And Eliza, you hear about this story too.
Ada.
Eliza, yeah, go ahead and roll me a history check. You want to know if you...
Yeah, hold on, I'm just getting my stat.
Yeah,
May
go
I
for it.
as well, or?
Yeah, the two of you can. So.
And you said it's history, right?
Yep, it'll be history.
Okay, let me pull this up here. History.
Interesting.
Gotcha. +3. Natural
Holy
20.
crap.
If we're doing normal rules, a total of 33.
I wasn't going to give you anything. But Latreus, the story about an animated statue sounds kind of familiar, but it's a story that you've heard a little bit in passing from people who are obviously visiting from a far off land. So the details are very similar between the two of them, but
would I have known the name of the town?
You don't.
Without her telling me.
No.
From the times I would have heard this story before.
No, you wouldn't have. You more focused on the wonderful magics of this animated statue. And every time, like, you caught a glimpse, the dude always changed the height of the statue or how successful it was. Like, it was obviously one of those stories
a tall tale that's kind of been stretched.
Yeah.
The truth is somewhere in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna kind of backpedal here.
Yes.
Miss Corin, someone as young as yourself, and clearly as well adventured, you speak of these amazing magics. Where are you from again?
She gives a smile. Right. Most people here wouldn't know very much about it since it's very recent that we've been able to venture out. But I'm from the Five Kingdoms, a continent a little to the northeast of here. More east than north, but...
More east than north. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
And you speak this tale like you were there. You couldn't have been what, but 6 years old?
I was
then?
7, 8 when it all happened.
7? Okay. Wow.
It was kind of an all hands on deck kind of situation. Understandably so.
Clearly. If things coming out of the ocean can destroy stone and the arcane, that's ridiculous.
She nods. And I'm here for my own exploratory things. But and I can see as you are an adventurer, and I'm sorry that I'm not really looking for a party right now. I'm actually kind of babysitting, and I've lost who I'm supposed to be with.
Oh, well, could you describe them for me?
Yes.
Maybe I've seen them.
Just in case you have run into them or run into them later, I'd be so happy if you did. They are 6 feet tall, childish attitude. They are only about 16 years old. A righteous paladin under her father. Wings, but with more human features.
What
But
kind of wings are we talking about?
reptilian.
Reptilian. Okay.
Dragon-like, I'd say.
Okay.
And she's training to become a paladin of her kingdom. And this was gonna be kind of like a chaperoned
Adventure. And
adventure.
she seems to have snuck off.
And I seem to have lost her. Her name.
Any other key details?
Her name. You would want to know that. Her name is Jura Chavame.
Okay. Any distinguishing armor or weapons?
Oh yes, she has armor with golden inlay in it as her heritage of golden dragon.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay.
So I'll be around if you find her. Now that she walks over to you, can I see your hand?
Oh, yes.
And this will not hurt. And she just jabs it a tiny little bit with the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And then
this
sheathes
will not
it.
hurt because it will all be over soon.
and then sheathes it. Thank you for helping me look. And if you find her, I'll know.
Well then. It's been lovely meeting you, Corin.
Of course.
And you can take the rest of the candy with you.
Thank you. And she just both hands scoops it like a bunch of gambling chips.
Just take the jar.
Yeah, no, she does that with the jar.
Oh, I see. I thought she was just scooping candy.
And starts ravenously eating the candy. You could tell she was holding back from that while she was chatting with you, but now that the conversation's over, she cannot stop herself from just consuming it.
Oh, and not to seem imposing, but you may want to clear out of here. Things may go south pretty soon.
She looks. I've been around a time or two. I can handle myself.
Fair warning. And I'm going to walk over to Ariza and sit down next to her.
And
Sugar rush.
we're going to snap back to goals
Reality. Oh,
and
there goes gravity.
Whisper. So,
Whisper, see?
I don't have an image for what you're doing now. It's the one thing I messed up on. But goals
God,
and
unprepared.
Whisper. Whisper enters a building. Goals, do you follow into the building, or do you just kind of look outside like a weirdo?
Does it look like a restaurant, or what does the building look like it is?
It's a residential building. Thank you.
I'll just hang out around the door, see what I overhear.
Okay, I'll have you.
Like a fucking creep.
I'll have you roll a perception to see how much you hear of it.
Yeah. Let's see what's my perception.
Yeah, you're gonna get bits and pieces of this, but Whisper, you walk in, and I guess Goals, you kind of see through the window. You see an elderly kenku with a female personification, as in she might. You're not quite sure the differences between the two of them, or between the genders, but she kind of carries herself like an elderly grandmother type. And you see also a bunch of little kenku running around.
Aw.
And she looks up at you, Whisper, and there's a sparkle in her eye. She's like, "Ah, Whisper, it's good to see you. Come here." And she opens up for a big warm hug. Hi, Graham. Oh, you know, I'm glad you're here, because you're safe here. But you shouldn't be in town. Did Fletcher already find you? Quiet loader types with a soft spot for children. You're right. Oh my god. I love it.
Every character he's made is quiet loner type with soft spots for children.
She nods. And what is your thought on that? Whisper ran away from a cult? If you're here and that has happened, you must be here for counsel. What is your quandary?
Oh, is this like John Wick? Where John returns to like the secret assassin ballerina thing?
Sphinx of Black Quartz, judge my vow.
Fletcher and the flock were very hurt after what you did. And you ran, and I'm sure Racket is all right as well. But I feel the only way you're going to get past this is if you own up to it. You need to stop running, Whisper. It's been 6 months. And I see you found some friends. As she looks out the window to see the gnome peeking in.
As soon as Gold feels like he's spotted, he's just gonna pretend he's not there. You know, try to whistle.
She, Graham actually makes a little giggle after that. Not worried about you at all, but yes, you need to make things right, Whisper, and let your flock know that you are sorry for what you did. I know it wasn't on purpose. Trust me, I know all of my children. I know how they think. And
It is a cult.
And she says children as in like those she took care of, and you know.
Is a cult.
For the rest of you.
I knew it. He is an assassin. Part of an assassin cult. You're a fucking murderer.
Facepalm out of character.
I mean, we killed like 10 people on the way here.
Yeah, no, we're like all murderers.
She gives as much of a smile as a kenku can give.
Gandhi would be disappointed.
And looks. You need to get a hold of Fletcher and make this right. And I feel your new friends also need to know. Come in, small one. As she calls out to you, Goals.
Does she make a gesture to come in?
Yes, she gestures.
Alright, I opened the door.
And you come in, and you're swarmed by small little feathered creatures as they're all interested to see this new person who came in, who is not a kenku. And she looks at Whisper, and we will start with him. He's being flocked! We'll start with telling your compatriot here.
Okay, what happened?
Mm-hmm. And she gives a look at you, Whisper, after he asks what happened. She's expecting you to explain it.
This is Babushka.
This is Babushka.
She is a nice woman. You are kind to Babushka.
Does she have Turkish delight?
She does not have Turkish delights.
No, it's all saltwater
has
taffy.
blend.
She has saltwater
It's all
taffy.
blend.
It's all blue.
While Whisper is gathering up the courage to talk, can I perceive for stuff around the room to see if I
Sure.
can get some info on the background of Whisper?
Sure.
Maybe there's some pictures.
Let's go ahead and
Maybe there's
perceive
some
around.
pictures, see? Maybe there's a picture of her and Fletcher, see?
You look around, and it seems like a pretty normal grandmother's house. Like,
There's 8 million photos of grandkids, and all of the names are wrong.
Oh, no,
it's...
the best grandma mug.
And, I mean, you get one little thing. You realize that none of these kids are hers. Or any of her... Like, you get the idea that none of these kids are even her grandchildren.
I need John to stop making an orphan.
He can make whatever character he wants to make, and you can all
He's
just
made 4 orphans.
fuck right off.
You try to make a rogue with live parents. It's hard.
I did. I made him literally just Steve Irwin.
Oh man.
He's just a crocodile hunter. He hunts crocodile.
She looks at you. Would you like some tea?
Love some tea, thank you.
All right. She gets up and walks over. Oh, that grandmotherly walk to the tea kettle and pours a cup for you.
It takes 8 whole minutes for her to get to the tea kettle.
Yep.
I imagine Whisper is just staring daggers at goals.
She's been offering to write you a check for money the whole time, and you keep telling her, no, you don't have to do that, Grandma. But she still insists on doing it anyway.
Whisper.
Can't find her checkbook, and now she's looking for a pen.
Whisper's like staring daggers / fucking dinner plates. Like his eyes change constantly as he's thinking about it, as multiple thoughts are going through his head.
Eyes the dinner.
You know,
daggers the dinner plates. Man, my guy must be hungry.
And you're handed a nice herbal tea.
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry, dearie?
Thank you.
Oh,
ma'am.
you
I
have
believe-
to have some food.
Shut
I
up.
believe we have not been introduced. I have not introduced myself. I'm Goals.
You can just call me Gram. I take care of many of the kenku children of this town.
I assume you took care of him too.
Oh, yes. Yeah, please eat. You're all skin and bones.
Talking to an old man. You're all getting balance.
He's not actually that old. It's just the less revealing of his character.
I bet you must have a lot of stories of his childhood.
Oh, yes. Mostly of racket. Whisper was such a quiet, nice young man.
Really?
Yes. He'd always help in the kitchen whenever I needed it.
So he didn't get into his fair share of trouble.
Oh, he got into trouble, all right, but it was never around here. Nobody gets into trouble at Gram's house. The fucking peanut gallery. You're all a bunch of assholes, you know that?
So I'm curious, are his parents nearby?
Oh. He looks over at Whisper. They're here and there every now and again. I believe they were out of town when it happened.
Oh, the thing he wants to say.
Yes. Oh, here it is. A deep sigh. Takes a seat on the ground, sits cross-legged. 6 months ago, I ran away with Racket because of a pirate raid. I've stayed and helped, but that is until me and my brother's home got discovered by said pirates. I panicked, and they threatened Racket for information.
Wait. Oh.
She nods.
Are you like the son of the mayor or something? What do pirates have to do with you? Or want from you to begin with?
Graham cuts in this time. You see, this town is stuck in a turf war for years between the guards, the pirates, and the bandits. We kenku try to be a neutral party, more of an underground kind of information gatherer. But sometimes more information slips through the cracks. We lost a lot of good kenku that day. And she looks at Whisper, telling him to go on. Would you like something to eat, Goals?
Can I do an I don't know if this is racist, but can I do an insight to see if she'd give me bird feed, or if I feel like she would?
Yeah, sure. Roll an insight check. You fucking racist.
Jacob's gonna give me bird feed out of spite.
No, she knows how to feed a normal person.
Yes, I'll have some snacks, thank you.
She gets some fruit preservatives and a piece of bread and some butter and spreads it and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I know all of the kids love their sweets.
So, so I'm guessing the Kenku tribe is upset with him for running away.
Oh, running away after his mistake. I'm happy to see he's here. But at the same time, there's a little disappointment in how he left. She's not mad, she's just disappointed.
Oof, that's worse.
It's a big oof on how worse that is. I love it. I'm glad somebody followed John, not gonna lie.
So this place has been in a turf war.
For
Is there a way to
years.
end it?
What?
Is there a way to end it?
Yes. We need to take care of 2 of the 3 factions. Somebody does, anyway.
Is Graham suggesting murder?
It's not even like a moral thing. It's just a fact.
Tell me about these pirates.
The pirates? Oh, they're vicious lizard folk. Come in and jack boats, kill fishermen. They've even sunk a guard ship or two. They know the waters better than anyone, apparently. And of course, the bandits live on, she points out into the horizon, they live on Lone Mountain Isle, off in the distance.
And I'm guessing it's the guards who hired us.
Hired you? Is that why you're back? Oh, and then after she says that, Whisper comes in. I had to say something. So I only gave the old hideout location. I just didn't expect them to still be using some of them still. And satisfied, they locked me in my own home and tried to burn it down with us still in it. Obviously, I'm alive, and so is Racket. And he looks to Graham. Graham, Racket misses you a lot. He's like, of course he does. He was always such an excitable child. Be sure to get him some taffy on the way home before you leave. I know how much he loves it.
So that's why they say you can't leave.
You know he loves your sweets more. Yes. The flock is very upset because if he tries to leave again there. They said that if he came back and tried to leave without fixing it, that they were going to kill him.
So by fixing, they meant get rid of the pirates.
Getting rid of the pirates, yes.
What? That was a huge bite.
Hey, babe, that was my small bite. No, I thought you got a tiny ass mouth. That's a huge bite for.
Now,
I look up.
Hmm?
I look up Whisper and say, "Do you think we'd have a chance against those pirates?"
That's an interesting question. I don't know. Well, she looks. Maybe not just the two of you. I'm guessing there's more somewhere in town.
No, only two. Just us.
Or there's a third option. How good are kenkus at swimming naturally?
Terrible.
Gran looks. We're not very good swimmers. We usually stay on land or in boats.
Look,
And that one's problem.
I'm gonna whisper and say, look, there's a third option. As far as we're concerned, we finished our job. We took out a bunch of bandits, and we have proof. But you also you can't leave. Life anyway. So what we can do is fake your death.
How did I know this was going to be a fake death situation?
Whisper just face palms.
No. Just hear me out. I can create a magical item that would allow you to breathe underwater. If you just jump on their boat and slip starboard, you'll drown, then be assumed dead, and just walk back to shore somewhere else.
Graham looks. You know, as much as I appreciate that you're trying to help young Whisper here, I think it's up to him to make the decision on how he wants to deal with this. I vote he talks to Fletcher about it and actually does it. Because
I vote we kill Fletcher.
I'm tired of the fucking pirates too, you know. And all the children, after she says that, just gasp as she says a bad word. I knew Juan was gonna rubs back of his tongue. Oh right, the note. The note?
Hey, Jacob, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
In that voice, can you say there is no war in Bossing Say?
There is no war in Bossing Say.
I love that.
That's so good.
Yeah, you like that a lot?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh man. We stopped some bandits on the main road, and they're apparently allied. Allied? Probably not. Who has the note? Who found it? John found it. Right. John found it. Matthew got the gold. Do you hand her the note? Yeah. She looks open. She looks at it and reads it. Oh, I see. This could be that. It could also be their meeting point, just so that the bandit, a checkpoint kind of thing, so the bandits can get their loot back to their hideout. Well, if this is in town, I do not think Fletcher will have a problem with you dealing with this first. She hands him the note back. Yes. Please. It won't be immediate, but the flock will appreciate you making up for what you've done. Go meet up with the rest of your friends. Talk to Fletcher, handle things. I think it will be all right. And she goes back and swats one of the children who's trying to get into a cookie jar. The flock will remember this! Oh man, that's great. That's so fucking great. Welcome to the brood. She also has a dangerous weapon. Yeah, the flock fears La Chancla. So, Whisper goals. What do you do?
I still say we should fake your death. You saved your brother. Did what you had to.
You did what you had to. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Rolls eyes, gets up. Thank you, Graham, for everything. Alrighty. She gives you one of those, doesn't look as she's doing something and waves with, the other hand. Goals, you realize something that kenku only speak from mimicking, so you're wondering what grandma that she mimicked this from.
Oh god.
You're now realizing, wait a second, that's not her voice. Okay. So where did the two of you go? You're now
So
pretty much
we'll
done
head
here.
back to the bar.
The tavern
other-
next. Alrighty. Yay, I can grab the two of you and head you to the tavern. And we'll go back to the tavern. And
I want to have drinking time.
Okay.
Between Latreus and
Ariza.
Ariza and
Tarragon.
Tarragon.
Okay.
Like, I want them to come back and all of us be absolutely shit-faced, line dancing.
Do you guys...
Latreus is trying to teach Ariza how to line dance.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach Ariza how to dance right now.
Tarragon, do you go and sit with your party after a while of Tarragon
Actually,
too?
that's
Yeah,
a bad
okay.
idea. Do you know how much it will take to get Tarragon drunk?
I want the three of you to roll me Constitution saves.
Constitution?
Saves, yeah.
Saves. Okay.
Yeah. You're trying. You're seeing if you're gonna get drunk.
It's weird. Sorcerers are proficient in con saving throws.
I know, right?
No,
23.
Oh my god.
Ariza's a lightweight.
So
You've been bloodletting too much.
yeah. Oh yeah. So Latreus and Tarragon are like they're fine after a few drinks. And
a few brewskis in and
Ariza
sloshed.
is sloshed because it's like donating blood and then going straight to the bar afterwards. And Ariza's
This
just...
woman gave double plasma and then went and bought a whole box wine from Walmart.
And then Latreus still teaching Ariza how to line... Drunken-ass Ariza how to line dance.
I'm teaching drunk-ass Ariza how to line dance.
And Goals and Whisper walk in and see Ariza and Latreus line dancing with...
Do we both need to roll performance checks?
You roll a performance check, Ariza roll one with disadvantage.
Aww.
Well, I rolled a 9, so line dancing clearly isn't my strong suit.
Yeah. So Tarragon waves at...
Not terrible, but it's not great either.
So... Oh my god.
Nat 20, my soul hurts.
So Latreus, like, you aren't used... You haven't line
I'm like
danced in a while.
giving you instructions, and I didn't realize Ariza already dance.
Like, you're given instructions, and you're not sure... And, like, Ariza has a drunken talent of line dancing. Like...
Yes!
I'm a little taken aback by the fact that she can drunkenly line dance.
All right. Goals and Whisper, you walk in and you see this, and do you just go join them at the table?
I'm just gonna sit down and watch her go.
Ariza has shifted from line dancing to a drunken performance that gets some cheers from some of the other people around. Like,
I'm gonna throw 4 silver at her. Just to see if other people will throw money too.
You know what? I'm gonna roll 2d10s. Yeah, like 8 more people throw like 4 silver at you, so you have like a total of, what is that?
9 times 4, that's 36.
8 times 4 is 32. So you have like 32 silver at your feet, not including Matthew. You have 36 including Matthew. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you have 36 including me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and bow and then take that silver.
Yep.
Thank you for getting rid of my silver.
Whisper and Goals, I'm guessing, do you guys go and sit with your party?
I guess.
You have control of your characters. Do it if you want. Unfortunately. And you realize that the while she was dancing, the barkeep was actually playing her instrument. So that's where
She
where
was
the music came in.
inspired.
Yeah, inspired.
Inspired.
And as you know, as the celebration calms down and Ariza sits in her chair still a little hazy. You guys notice that Goals and Whisper have sidled up in the other 2 chairs.
Oh, you
I'm
guys
just gonna-
busy.
I'm just gonna pass them the bottle that's at the table and be like, so you guys decided to join us.
Back.
And what about you? Back! Yeah.
Ariza here was just showing us how well she can line dance.
And Tarragon's asking, what about you guys? Have you guys been busy? Whisper's typing. Of a sorts. That's very cryptic.
We just catch up with his family. No big deal.
I'm just kind of gonna eye Whisper and be like, man, is everybody in your species so cryptic?
Do tell more. Yeah, and Tarragon says, do tell more.
They're really nice.
Huh.
Give me snacks and tea. She's sort of like a daycare of this place. I don't think she's really his grandma.
But you have a grandmother?
And Whisper
More
says,
family?
I met my family. That's it. Matthew,
You
What's
have
your
more
family
family?
saying? Do we need to kill that Fletcher guy?
do we need to kill that Fletcher guy?
If we want to.
Whoa, let's not immediately resort to murder.
Look, am I killing Fletcher? Am I setting boats on fire? What am I
No.
doing?
It just Whispers just no.
Ah, so we're gonna try to talk to him.
Well,
So we're... Oh, man. Which side are we on? Oh, yeah, that is a good question, Tarragon.
I'm on the side of fire.
I'm on the side of fire. And you hear the barkeeper go, no the fuck you ain't.
I am the fire king. Use control fire again. Crown again. And I start dancing on the table.
Tarragon toasts Latreus and drinks.
Cheers, I'll drink to that as well, and I take another drink.
Oh, no.
Can I start my fire dance?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Do I need another con save?
But, no, you're fucking sloshed.
Do I need to roll for it or
Yeah. Also, yeah, go ahead and roll performance. But yeah, Tarragon asked an interesting question. What side are we on?
11?
And also, I heard somebody ask, but for reals, which side?
Wait.
And
At bars I have advantage. At bars
Ooh.
I have advantage on these.
cool.
that's a thing.
Okay, 11.
11. Yeah, you're fine. You're dancing, but you're also trying to listen to Whisper
Yeah.
and wait for his answer.
I'm less dancing and more twirling a staff around.
Yeah, and
I'm
Latreus. Yeah,
Switch my headphones.
that's fine.
Well,
And
the short story is this town is riddled with pirates and bandits.
Mm-hmm.
So
wouldn't it be our side? That's a fair answer. But yeah, goals. Continue.
yeah, this town is riddled with bandits and pirates. Now, we already did our duty and killed some bandits, but we didn't get their leaders. But our contractor doesn't need to know that.
I don't think that's true.
Anyway, Whisper here. They want Whisper here to get rid of the pirates. Otherwise, they won't let him live alive.
Man, it's almost really fucked up that they're willing to kill the one person that they think can get rid of these pirates. Almost like as if they themselves are strong enough to get rid of these pirates if they think he alone can do it.
Give me an insight check about that, Matthew.
Me?
Yes.
All
Since
right.
you're the one making a comment about it.
Alright. Insight, hold on.
That sounds
Oh, boy.
Oh, Tarragon likes the idea of being against bandits and pirates. So, that's a
17.
good insight check. You think that, maybe it's either he stops them or he doesn't come back alive, and either way his reputation gets back in shape.
I was more saying it as like it's kind of fucked up that this whole village is looking to him to
It's
get
not,
rid of these pirates.
no,
And
like,
then if he doesn't do it, the village is gonna kill him?
it's, I mean, yeah, it's kind of fucked up at the same time, but also
Like,
it's,
couldn't they just go kill the pirates?
no, it's not like that. No. You kind of think on it a little bit, and it's like, it's his mistake for something, so he's got to try to stop it before they do something, like while he's back,
See.
because he's got to make up for what he did.
Oh, he's on an arbiter mission.
Yes!
Well, anyway. So, yeah, those are options. Take out the. Well, the way I see it, our options are A. Leave Whisper here and collect their pay. B. Fight the bandits and pirates. Or C. Fake Whisper's dead so he can sneak out of town. I opt for option C.
I mean, hey, Whisper, are you up for a quick impromptu bar fight?
Whoa.
I mean, we could end this right here, right now.
I'd rather not do option C, is what Whisper says.
Well,
Told
I mean,
you
it'd
you
be
were
really
not
easy
allowed.
for me.
Jesus
Well-
fucking Christ.
No, like legit.
Oh.
I lean in and I go, I could pretend to kill you right now. No one would be the wiser.
No. Whisper is very adamant.
Looked at Latreus and is like, "You're kind of scary."
Whisper is very adamant to not do the faking a death.
And I'm going to, as a power move, I'm trying to find the name of the spell. Hold on. Because I have it, and I didn't write it down.
That sucks.
Fuck, what is it? It's that one where you create an illusory flame
Oh.
that
What?
doesn't actually hurt people.
Fairy fire? No.
No,
Illusory.
no, it's like a fake
the
fire.
The get help method. Is it? What? Is it? Let me see here. But yeah, so it seems Whisper is adamant against option C, and I think Ariza's kind of like, "What the fuck, guys?"
Yeah.
About option C.
You're drunk. You need to lie down.
Is it a first level spell or a?
Fine, don't tell me I need to lay down.
I thought it was first level.
I don't need to lay down.
We're not doing that. Get help.
I mean, there's dancing lights, but that's not it.
No,
Minor
it may be.
illusion?
It may have been on the wizard's spell page.
It might
to
have
be
been.
honest with you.
Yeah. Tarragon, you might.
I'll look for it. Don't worry about it.
Do you want to put in your opinion on what option you're thinking? Well, I guess Tarragon already did, because Tarragon's like, sounds great to fight bandits and pirates.
Well, we can't leave Whisper here.
I mean, we did okay
But-
on the road. Yeah.
Whisper, how many pirates and bandits are we talking about?
A rough estimate. You would know a rough estimate from about 6 months ago. So, you don't really know now. You guys don't have, because a lot can change in 6 months.
Oh, he's grandma.
I would still like to know how many there were 6 months ago, though.
6 months ago? Let's see here. You would know, 6 months ago,
Damn it.
the pirates were probably about 30 strong, and they just used really good tactics.
I found the spell. It's not a sorcerer spell.
And the bandits...
It's continual flame.
Yeah, and the bandits were probably about 40 or 50 strong 6 months ago.
From what his grandmother told us, they're probably lizard folk or maybe dragonborn.
For the pirates, yes. You guys...
We're a guild of 5 people. We can't take on 30 or 40 pirates and bandits by ourselves.
I mean, here's the thing. That woman over in the corner, Miss Corin. Hi, Corin.
She gives a little curt wave.
She claims to be able to handle herself, and quite frankly, I believe her.
And she kind of raises an eyebrow and is just like, Well, I
I
didn't
don't
volunteer.
plan to incorporate you into any of this. I'm just saying that if something does throw down and you have to defend yourself, I know you're fine.
It gives you a thumbs up from that.
And I throw her another piece of candy.
Why?
I took one.
Yeah, it isn't just the pirates we're dealing with, is what Whisper says, which is fair.
Well, the pirates are your quest. Bandits are our official quest.
Goals has a point.
And it's up to you guys which order you want to deal with this in. Like,
The other question is how the hell are we going to turn in this quest of bandits?
you did have a name on the quest. Do you want to remember? Do you
Yes.
want to?
I do.
It is the person is Mayor Teresh Albany of Horizon Port. Is the
That's right.
appropriator of the quest.
So,
You also you do also know that whatever loot the pirates have, we can just keep out to ourselves. That is a convincing argument.
That's a good argument, but Whisper, you can't take loot if you're dead.
Or, well, he can if he's not fully dead.
You want to
mean,
tell
we
me
can also
something,
take-
Holmes? Are you a necromancer?
I was going to say we
No.
can also take the loot from the bandits. In the job description, it just said we had to deliver proof that they're dead, not
For
all
not
of their
being smart than
valuables.
you.
That's why I said we should line up the bodies.
Smart.
Didn't somebody take bandit hands? Wasn't that a thing?
Oh yeah, it was me. I took some bandit hands.
Mhm. Yeah, you did. You have bandit hands rotting in your bag. They're not like bad yet, but I mean
It's only been a day. We're good.
I mean they're still rot. Like things rot the moment they die. Like they begin
Yeah,
to
but
rot.
like, they're maybe bloated.
I mean, like, you guys have time to think about it. You could sleep here for the day. You could, it's still only like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Like, you could still catch people if you're trying to get information.
I tell you what, I want to go talk to the mayor.
I'll join you.
How does everyone feel about the
If
mayor?
anybody wants to come with me to go talk to the mayor, they're welcome to. I don't recommend Ariza comes. She's trashed.
I'm fine.
I'm fine! Ariza, roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Hold on, let me double check that stat. That's what I thought.
Isn't she our leader,
I
though?
almost hope that this fails.
No,
Oh, 15.
you have started to sober up.
Wait, Jacob,
What?
feel free to say no. But does food in her stomach still count as food?
Yes.
Are you going to
Why wouldn't
multiply
it?
food that's inside of her?
Yes, it still counts as food.
Oh no, because I'm wondering if purified food and water would work on her.
No.
Purified food and water doesn't work on alcohol because alcohol is technically a poison.
Yeah, it says all food in a 5-foot radius becomes pure and free of poisons. and
Yes,
diseases.
that does work. Purified food and water does work.
He could.
It does. Yep,
Is
you
it
could.
something you have to see though?
It's touch.
Nope, you
Oh,
just
wow,
have to
okay.
touch the container that it's in, and technically, Jazz is the container.
That's a weird technicality, but okay.
That's
Am I-
weird.
am I
I love
wrong?
it.
Am I wrong?
All right, Jacob, would that take up a spell slot?
Yes, it would.
All right, you're sobering up now, and I slapped the alcohol right out of her.
Yeah, he slaps you, and you just sober up immediately.
I just look at Goals kind of shocked. I'm like, what the?
Joel, you're a powerful wizard.
So,
Whisper, I meant to ask you something.
oh, Latreyus is asking Whisper something.
Have you seen this person? And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to create what was described to me by Corin.
I'll say right now, none of you have any recollection of what this person is, of this person. Out of character, maybe, but yeah, shakes his head.
Don't think I've seen them.
Good to know. I'm going to destroy the illusion.
All right, so is everybody gonna go talk to the mayor now that Ariza's sobered up? And
I am.
I know that you, Goals, and probably Ariza, Tarragon, Whisper.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You guys gonna go talk to the mayor, or are you gonna stay behind?
I need somebody to make sure he doesn't run away from the town. and get himself killed.
I'm gonna stay. Oi. Wait, what? Is Whisper staying? With Tarragon? That's the question now. Yeah, okay, he's staying. So the two of them are gonna be staying and hanging out.
Okay,
Alright, so I'll
let's go talk to the mayor.
copy. You drink, chat, have a meal, whatever. Oh wait, I didn't have to copy all of you. Everyone's over here already.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm so used to copying already. He needs mentally meeting. He's rather not. Yeah, that's fair enough. So you guys go and you head to the upper town and you see number 6, which is the mayor's office. It's a big, beautiful building with many, architectural inspirations from sailing and a few things from certain beliefs and religions and stuff, but like you can recognize Shantae and Matthew, or Latreus, you actually recognize moldings from Seychelles, the god of the sea that is worshipped in port towns.
Okay.
Now let me get to there he is. So you
I'm
walk.
just kind of gonna point. I'm just gonna point out what I know about them to Oriza and
Yeah.
goals as we're walking.
Let me do town halls number 6. Why did I make it number 6? So you walk in, and you see a man in well dressed. Well, actually, you see him. He's kind of leaving right now at the same time as you're getting there. It's actually an air genasi.
That's an. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The hair doesn't look like water.
Yeah, but it's. Some of the buildings around are modest and wealthy, but an air genasi comes in. You can see that his skin his hair and things have been touched by the ocean. That permanent smell of ocean air. He's got a little bit of sea lions and things like that. And you can kind of tell from the way he carries himself that it feels right that he's the mayor of the town.
Okay.
And he looks. He's like, "Oh, I don't think I had a meeting anymore today. What brings you here?"
We
We're
got
the
your.
adventurers you hired to get rid of the bandits.
Oh,
We got your job posting.
Oh, you picked up my
The bandits.
posting. Wonderful, wonderful.
I have hands. Just kind of pull out the hands of the scout that we killed.
Are
We're not
Right,
done yet. I
wrinkles
can
her nose.
collect more of these. But
oh
what exactly did you mean by proof of them being dead?
well.
And I just kind of drop them and shake off my hand.
Yeah. Well, the leader Spike. I'm sure you've kind of figured that out. Has an insignia that he wears, and if you can kill him and take his insignia from him, that's what we need.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easier than hands.
You cut off the head of an organization, and the rest of the body dies, kind of thing.
I see.
And
Are you sure they're not gonna just elect a new leader?
hopefully.
They are stupid.
Well, yes, the bandits are stupid, horrible, awful people. But maybe you're going to take a big chunk of their group out too as well. I don't think it's just going to be the leader that dies. Now, how much do you know about the situation here? You guys, I don't recognize you.
As I understand it, there's a shit ton of kenku. I believe them all to be assassins, to be quite frank with you.
He kind of does that like middling hand gesture that's kind of like, hey, you're kind of right.
But also, pirates showed up.
Yes, the pirates.
And then there's bandits.
Mm-hmm.
So there's two factions. Bandits, pirates, and then there's this third one of assassins.
Oh, they're more...
I'm not sure where the assassins lie.
They're more information gatherers. They don't really, like... They're not... they're not really an issue here. Like they don't cause any issue with the economy or the government or anything. So we kind
But
of let
also,
them
I
be.
can tell you that the bandits are currently they have a hideout within the tavern.
Wait, what? A hideout?
Yeah, yes, well, maybe not a hideout. It's their meeting point.
Oh.
We killed some bandits on the way into town. Found a
Mhm.
note on their body. I don't have the note. Do any of you?
Oh crap! I think Whisper still has it.
Of course, the moody one has it. Anyway, note told us to go back to or told whoever had the note to go back to the tavern to meet up and pool resources. I did a
Right.
little bit of reconnaissance in there. We found a missing person. Have you seen this person? And I make a minor illusion of the guy, of the lady again.
He kind of he looks at it a little bit. I think they came off the boat from the Five Kingdoms, but I haven't seen them since.
Okay. Destroy the illusion.
He nods. Yes. Well, maybe this new meeting. I mean, it makes sense for the bandits to have a checkpoint system, right?
Right.
Maybe if you defeat them, you'll have more clues to getting to their base. I, you know, I'm glad you guys came to me before you went on this expedition because I can recommend a ship if you need one, free of
A
charge.
ship.
Yeah, if you're going to go on this mission on this quest for me, I can get you a boat if you need it, free of charge.
Oh,
Oh, that's excellent.
Wait, so is this a new quest or are you adding on to the old
No,
quest?
it is the rest of this of the posting. Taking care of the leader of the bandits and trying and dissolving them as best as you can.
Now the pirates are just a bonus or a side quest, right?
Well, we were thinking that maybe if one of the factions was taken care of, we could take care of the other ones, but the pirates have been crafty. We've also been very thin on our numbers right now, as
so quick question.
it's hard for us to leave port
And this is.
leave it defended.
I just have a quick question for you.
Yes?
Has nobody considered just setting the port?
Setting the port on fire?
Setting the port on fire.
No.
Get a note out.
Elbows
Get a note out.
Latreus.
No. Get a note out to your more common traders that are your more steady flow of money. Inform them that for a day, the port will be closed. And then just set the whole dock on fire. Have people prepared to repair the dock the following day. But once that port's on fire, the pirates are just gonna leave. Like, if they don't have somewhere to safely put their boats, why would they bother? Just say.
It hasn't stopped them
Suggestion.
it hasn't stopped them for staying out of the town, to be honest with you.
Right, but it will keep them from getting into it. Or set their boats on fire.
I haven't thought of that. Set their boats on fire. We've tried that.
Who think of that?
Me.
Now,
I look at the terrace and say, "Are you drunk too?" While holding my hand.
Could a drunk person do this, Grace? Throws a
Is
firebolt
Gold gonna
at
have
you.
to slap a hoe?
he nods. Well, as far as the listing goes, we will pay you after you take care of the leader of the bandits. And if you have stakes of taking care of the pirates, all treasures that you get doing that too is yours, but that's up to you guys.
Does the ship count as a treasure?
Yes?
What was the name of the boat you recommended?
Yes. The boat that I recommend. Of course. Did I actually name these boats? I did not.
Did you name the boats?
No, I did not. There is a naval ship in port right now that is helmed by Captain Sylvia.
Can I name the boat?
No.
No.
I was gonna recommend the Screaming Banshee.
Screaming Banshee. Anyway. Oh. Well, To answer your thing, Tarragon, you ask the bartender. The bartender's like, "Yeah, it's the name of them bandit leaders that's been going around. We kind of learned about it recently, so we're keeping the name out just so that people can turn them in if needed." But and back to Teresh, he's like, "Yes, so." As the listing said, we'll pay you handsomely for taking care of the leader. You have a ship you can charter, and he scribbles down a receipt and hands it to you with his signature, just so that the captain knows. Yes, I look forward to seeing your success.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's enough of your time. We're gonna go back to the bar and maybe do like a little stakeout, see if we can find more bandits. And I'm sorry if anything burns to the ground. And I just leave.
Latreus.
I'm a pyromancer. You can't expect me to take care of everything.
So you all go back to the bar.
As we're about to leave, I tell the mayor, "Don't worry. If it gets out of hand, I'll slap sense into him."
So we get back to the bar.
I light things on fire. It's what I do.
And you get back and you meet up with your party. Mater asks the bartender, "John, what have you been doing?" Or Whisper, what have you been doing in this time?
He's been furiously tap dancing on the table.
He is burying himself in that bottle.
Man, we're going into a fight with bandits and 2 of our party members are drunk.
Mentally preparing
I'm
and
not
listening.
drunk anymore.
Okay, mentally preparing and listening around the bar. So, all right. So, Tarragon has already talked to and comes back once they see you, and the 3 of you come back to the table. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping.
He's burpy.
So, yeah.
So, Whisper, do you want to take care of these bandits first, or you want to go fix your problems first?
So, Whisper, do you want to build a war crime?
Also,
it doesn't have
you
to be a
still owe me
war
that
crime.
talk.
You still owe me that talk.
Mm.
Alrighty, let's see. I don't care what order you do this in.
Food fight, and I throw a firebolt at one of the sailors.
Whoa.
No, I don't actually do that.
We can talk on the way to the meeting. My meeting. Oh.
Very well. And Ariza stands up. Sooner we get this over with, the better then. Let's go.
Alrighty. So
wait, guys, what are we doing?
I'm guessing that you're going to go see Fletcher because it seems that Whisper has taken control of this situation. Yes. Alrighty.
Now, my insight check that I rolled.
Yeah.
Was that for me kind of figuring it out, or was that me pointing it out to the party that something doesn't add up?
That was you kind of figuring it out.
Okay.
So
it was it like something wasn't adding up to me?
It was,
or was it just me more pointing out an inconsistency?
It was you thinking about an inconsistency in the.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have you. You guys get up and you go to the location, and I'm not gonna change it because I don't feel like it. But you meet up with Fletcher, and he sees. I'm guessing Whisper's the first one to enter. And he's smoking his pipe, and he's like, "Ah, yes, Whisper, so nice of you to join us." And he looks.
Wait. Before we get into this.
Yeah.
Was there a bush outside?
A bush?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Like a shrub?
It's mostly low grasses. It's near a port, or it's on a port, so it's like.
Okay, so he didn't have anything like azalea thing planted out.
No. No. Fuck you.
I was gonna set his shrubbery on fire.
Jesus Christ. And he looks. He not Whisper. Ah, Tarragon and Latreus. I'm sorry, the other 2. I didn't quite catch your names last time.
Her name is Gold.
Ariza.
Goals and Ariza.
What are your goals?
So, seeing that you've come to talk to me, Wishfur, we're going to get this over with, and I won't have to hurt you. He looks at the rest. Meep. He looks at the rest. Did he explain the situation at hand fully? Or
Hopefully.
Did he explain on the way?
he did on the
Okay,
way.
cool.
Yes, he did on the way.
I'd
Everything?
still like to point out that inconsistency.
He looks, Fletcher looks. He does that thing that birds do where he turns his head fully and you see the full broad of it staring straight at you with one eye. And he's like,
I just kind of look at him and I do control fire again and make that crown of fire appear in my head.
he looks, you see, it's less that we think he can solve the problem by himself, but if he can, his debts are paid. His respect is restored, even if some may seem uneasy about it. And if he dies, well, we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Question, and I mean you no disrespect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks at you.
He was put in a position in which his and his brother's lives were threatened. How can you blame him for just trying to defend family?
He looks at you. He inspects you closely with that one eye.
I go ahead and let him.
You seem like a leader of some sorts. And I understand that different leader types run in a different way. Now, we aren't exactly legal here, as you know. We're ignored, but we're not fully legal.
You're assassins.
We're not assassins. We're information
You're assassins.
gatherers.
You're like a cult of assassins.
Ignore this one.
He looks, and we train our people to not betray the flock at all costs.
See, that's the cult part. Like I'm
But-
saying this with Aragon. Like that's the cult
That's
part.
the cult part.
But in leaving them to potentially die if they didn't give information, did you not betray them? That's not looking out for your people.
You think that other things weren't happening at the same time? This place used to basically be under war. Many of the numbers have been thinned down since then, but we can't be everywhere at once.
See, that's the assassin part. He says they thinned them down. What he means is he murdered them selectively.
Latrius, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Now, I would like to hear your plans for how you're proceeding. And then I'll let you go.
Can I just set the town on fire? It'd be so much easier.
Latrius?
Hey, Matthew.
You know
Yes.
what, Latrius? Go stand
Yes.
outside. You are no longer part of the conversation. Stand outside.
What
What do I need to do, DM?
What is your AC, my guy?
Oh,
My AC? 14.
Is a 14. Alrighty.
I
So
feel like I have insulted this man. Hey guys, it's me again. Jacob killed off my character in episode 2.
Fletcher in swift
This will go in
speed.
his performance review.
With swift speed, jumps over the table and would have stabbed you, but instead it's more of an intimidation display with his short sword drawn to your throat, tapping it. Like, with every swallow, you can feel the skin pressing against the cold blade.
I'm clearly. You know what? Let me roll a wisdom save.
All right.
This will be fun because this is my worst. It's an 11.
Oh,
I'm probably shook,
you're a little shook.
but
And-
I'm trying to show that, I can still listen.
And he looks and he's like, I understand that you have different plans, but this is home to many people we care about and many people that have done nothing wrong. Our goal is to not harm the way of life here.
I'm just kind of gonna look down at his dagger
It's a short sword.
or his short sword, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna look back up at him. And I'm gonna take a step back,
He lets you.
and I'm just gonna go. See, this is the assassin thing I was talking about. I'm gonna go stand outside.
He sheathes his sword. Now, please, tell me, how you're
Let
going to
me-
proceed.
Let me assure you, our plan is not burn the whole place down.
I just wish
I'm
to
setting
know.
grass on fire.
He goes back to his seat. I just wish to know the order of events, how they're going to play out. We know where they're meeting for the bandits. He nods. Goals, can you please supervise Latreus? Do you? Goals? Juan.
Sure, Tarragon could easily just put him in. a
You were
bag.
asked! You were asked!
Fine.
Um,
Hold on. There's something I can do.
Ariza looks like she wants to slam her head into a wall.
Fletcher takes the note for the bandits and reads it. I see. So you're thinking of handling this before you start any of the sailing portions of your journeys. All right. Fine, of course. Now, when you decide on which of your two, or what you're going to deal with after this, I'm sure you have a boat ready for the Bandit Island, or Lone Mountain Isle. But if you're deciding to go, I'm sure you all talked about everything on the way here. I'm just assuming that. Instead, if you're planning on challenging the pirates, find the Kenku Dock Lord, and he will get you to them.
I'm sorry, did you say Kenku Dock Lord?
Yes, Dock Master or Dock Lord.
Oh, okay.
There is the Kenku one is for us, or the underground.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That makes sense.
of course. Now, he looks to you, Araza. I appreciate your cooperation in this as well. Please, you not need to concern yourselves, but you doing so has done us a great favor. And we will owe you one in kind.
We're happy to help, and I'm sorry for Latreus's insubordinance.
He shakes his hand. Those who do not understand tend to be ignorant about these things. It's fine.
I'm sorry, trying not to lose my shit in the chat.
Yeah, I know. And you guys are allowed to leave freely. You turn around and you realize that the whole room is still filled with Kenku up in the rafters, but they're always around when Fletcher's around.
When you guys come outside, Latreus is just responding to something Goal said. Oh, I'm a great swimmer, by the way. Why do you ask?
Ariza just gives Goals a nod, like, yes, do it.
So
All right.
I'm guessing you relay the plan to Latreus and Goals about, dealing with the meetup first before deciding on which path to take after.
Right.
All right. So it's starting to get later in the evening. Like, we're getting around 7-ish, like at night. It's springtime, so there's still a decent amount of light. And I'm just going to are you guys going to meet back up at the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, separate, so I'll just drag all you guys here. And you're there again.
Hey, Goal, should I have set the building on fire? I feel bad about
We're
not
not
setting
setting
things
anything on fire.
We're not setting anything on fire.
Yet.
And why did you hire me?
So, he said yet. So, now, you guys can decide on what your next steps are. You have, you have this bandit meeting place. You can go. You have some stuff that you can sell.
I would like to do something before we make it back to the tavern.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want Goals to go with me.
Okay. Goals, are you going to go with Latreus?
Somebody's gotta keep an eye on him.
Okay.
I want to go to a shipmaster's house, like somebody who builds boats.
You want to go to a shipmaster's house. Okay. Yeah, you kind of find one. I have a spot that I think would be... I'm going to just drag people away. I'll go over to here.
Is number 2? No, it's that great house. Okay.
I don't really have a dockyard kind of thing.
You're fine. You're fine.
So you go here. I have the perfect character for this too.
Good.
And I'm guessing you knock on the door?
Yes.
So you knock on the door, and an older Triton comes out. And he's just he's looking at you. Let me get the character. And he comes out, and he's just like, what do you want?
Hey,
This is what he looks like.
I got 20 gold for you if you give me all the pitch you got.
What?
Pitch?
Bucket.
What do you want? Pitch? What do you want, pitch?
We gotta fix our sails. Some asshole came through. Strong fuck off gust of wind happened. And now our sails are tattered, and we need some pitch to fix it.
I got your pitch right here. And he goes and he gets a cask of pitch.
A task of pitch?
A cask.
How much is that?
He's like, hey, you want 20 gold worth?
Yeah.
All right. So he fills up 3 flagon-sized barrels of pitch.
Okay.
What are you planning?
And hands them to you. So you have 3 flagon barrel, they're like football body, not the points, but the bodies of a football sized.
Okay.
You're like, all right, 20 gold.
Thanks. I give him 20 gold.
He takes it, pockets it.
Oh, and another thing.
Yeah.
People are talking about that Spike guy. I need to stay a fuck away from him.
Yeah.
I'm rich. I can't be getting mugged by fucking thieves. Do you know what boat is his?
Roll me a deception check.
Sure thing.
Because I know you're lying to me.
I am rich in terms of D&D positions. I have 150 on me. But all right, I'll roll deception for you. That's a 26.
He looks. We don't know which ship he runs. They just kind of show up.
Do they have like a flag they wave or something?
I mean, the pirates do, but it wouldn't be very good bandits if they were all easily spotted, right?
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. You're smart. I poke him in his chest when I say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you drunk?
No, but I wish I was. No.
Well, you have a good night.
So I know.
Stumble away.
I know John wants to sell his the loot, some of the extra baggage weaponry. Matthew, do you want to do that since you have all the scimitars as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell 6 scimitars.
So the three of you end up meeting at. I'm not even looking at the map key for this because I'm stupid.
While me and Goals immediately after getting out of like earshot of that guy's house, I start walking normally, look at him and go, and that's why you hired me.
So what are we gonna do with all this pitch?
I'm gonna set their boats on fire.
The three of you end up at
Pitch is extremely flammable.
at number 4.
At number 4.
And it is a weapons shop.
Coming in at number 4, it's number 2.
Named the Poseidon's Trident.
Poseidon's Trident. Ooh, I like that.
Let me get. And you walk in, and you see a Goliath working the forge. And he's hammering away a bit.
Grog.
Kind of looks like him. And he stops when you walk in, and he's like, looks at the sun, and he's like, I guess it's still daylight. And he gets up, and he's like, hello, welcome to the Poseidon's Trident. What can I get for you?
Hi, I just want to sell some scimitars.
All right. And, yeah, I know, right? And he's like, all right, show me the stuff.
Okay, and I pull them out.
And you place
kind of lay them down.
the 6 scimitars. And he looks as
I'd also
them.
like to cast Distort Value to make them look like they're worth more.
He
Is
looks.
that an actual spell?
That is an actual spell, and I have it. It is a first level spell.
It's a first level spell. All right.
It is a first level spell.
He looks at him. You basically make them look, and the longbow plus the 2 short swords. Okay, so do you do everything? Because Whisper plants down the last couple of things on top of it.
I just do it to the scimitars.
Okay. So he looks at the scimitars, and they were already kind of like badly, taken care of and stuff. So you basically make them look as if they're normal,
brand new.
Yeah, not even like not like good, but like, or not even like ornate or anything. You distort them
fresh from the forge.
to look fresh from the forge. And he's like, oh, these are pretty nice. You sure none of you need them?
No, we're a bunch of spellcasters. We're just selling some stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, if you're giving me these fresh, I'm going to have to knock a little bit of value off because, they're still technically secondhand, but
Yeah, they're still secondhand.
I can give you 120 gold for these.
Sounds great.
And just he takes them all and he puts them down in a barrel that's like out on the store floor. Mm-hmm. And then he goes to get the gold and he hands it to you and he's like, here you go. And then he looks at the other couple of things, the longsword, and he's like, this and the longbow is just like, these look a little worse for wear. I mean, I could still use some of the raw material out of here, but I can do I could do 25 for the lot of these. To Whisper. And like you can tell too as well, they're kind of worse for wear. They haven't been maintained very well. It's a longbow, not a sword. Yeah, I know, but look at the longbow and you can see like it's starting to kind of crack a bit on the frame and it's fraying a little. And I mean, I'd have to restring this anyway, even if it didn't have the bad thing. Like. And the swords are kind of rusted and chipped. Like, they'd be good for raw material, but, like, for the lot, 25 is all I can really do. Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna lean down and let into Whisper's ear and say, "Oh, never mind." I'll say you could easily convince him to give you 40.
Oh, well, yeah, I could do 30. And you're like, 30 gold, and he thinks about it for a little bit. Yeah, I could do 30, and he hands you 30 gold for the lot.
You got
he
ripped
takes it.
off.
Oh, yes, he did.
Magic items don't deteriorate.
Well, those weren't magic items, the ones that he sold.
Oh, no.
But do you guys, look around at all from, not bad as from buying from you. Do you guys look around? There's other places to go as well. But you can look around here. There's some stuff that's pretty nifty here, too.
Can I perceive it for?
Oh, you can see it. You can see there's a bucket of ammunition that you get a little bit of a magical glow off of it. There's a set of armor that has sea insignia stuff carved into it. There's a few weapons and armor that also kind of have that faint. There's an actual trident there, which is pretty neat. What are you guys looking at? If anything catches your eye.
I guess I'll look at some magic items.
You want to look at some of the items? Well, which of the things? Studded leather armor. He looks. I see. Yeah, I can. Yeah, we have some studded leather armor. Like, that's pretty commonly asked for here, honestly. So he'll sell you some studded leather armor for the low price of. Hey, let me look it up real quick. The low price of 45 gold. And if you have, I think you have leather armor on you, and if you trade your armor in, he'll knock 10 gold off of it. But Matthew, anything that I was talking about catch your eye? There's a barrel of ammunition, there's a trident, some other weaponry.
Are there any, just trinkets?
Not really here. This is more of like a weapon and armory store.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll pass.
All right. I traded my armor.
Actually, you know what?
And one of your daggers.
You know what?
He'll knock off another 5 gold for the daggers.
What kind of weapons are there around that look a little magical?
There's a few things. Anything in particular you're looking for? Well, the trident looks magical, that's for sure.
Let me look at the trident.
Yeah,
Sure,
look at the trident. And he's like, that catch your eye, eh?
Yes. What is it?
Give me a second. It is a trident of fish command.
Fucking Aquaman trident. All right.
How much?
How much? And what exactly does it do?
It is if I can actually, my phone for some reason is not letting me.
Am I gonna be Aqua Pyro Man?
Give me a second. I need to. It is. I can tell you the price. It is 200
gold.
It is 250 gold.
250 gold. I can afford that.
I'm
gonna ask him to sell it to me. Sell me on this item.
Oh, damn it! I'm trying to look because I have the name of it, and I need to. There it is. All right, so he looks well. It is a a magical trident that has 3 that you can use a few times, and you can use it to cast Dominate Beast, DC 15, on a beast that has a swimming speed. And it regains 1d3 charges expended daily at dawn. So you can control creatures that swim through any body of water.
Define creatures that swim.
Anything that has an innate swimming speed. So, you could do sharks, maybe snakes, some, reptilian things, maybe. Rats. Rats have a swim speed. It's weird.
You know what?
What?
I'm sold.
Okay. Okay. Oh, great. Great.
And I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna hand him a pouch,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like the sleight of hand only put 240 gold in it.
Roll me a sleight of hand check. John. These people went just to hustle the fucking Goliath, like, Forge Master here.
That's an 18.
Yeah, he doesn't see it. But
I give him 240 gold.
he does open the pouch and go to count it.
Okay.
And he looks, and he's
One.
like,
2, 3,
1, 2,
4.
3. He looks, he's like, looks like you're a few golds short here.
My mistake. I'll tell you what. I got.
You know this is a martial weapon, right, Matthew?
Huh?
You know this is a martial weapon, right? Like.
Oh, I'm aware this isn't for me.
Oh, okay.
I tell you what, man. I don't have that extra 10 gold. Could I talk you down, maybe? You know, we just did some trade.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Or deception if you're actually lying. I think they're the same, but
That's a natural one.
he looks as like it's a firm 250 gold.
Very well. And I pull out my component pouch and I ask him if I can have 40 of that gold back, and I'll hand him the diamond worth 50.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, he does that trade. That's a trade he'll do.
Mm-hmm.
And you now have a trident of fish command. It's a D6 unless held by two hands. And it's a D8.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Have an excellent night.
All
I'm
right,
going to leave and make my way back to the tavern. And the first thing I'm going to do is hand the trident to Ariza and tell her, congratulations, you have fish powers.
What?
You're welcome. Thank me later. You can control fish.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll send
Thanks?
you a picture of the thing.
Now, is this a +1 weapon? Or
No,
is this just a normal trident?
it's just a normal trident.
All right, cool. I just blew 200 gold.
Well, it's
Jacob,
got a
can you
spell.
send me
I'm sending
what
you
the trident?
Yeah, I'll send you the
Okay.
image.
The image and what it.
Yeah, this is it's
Anything that has an
everything.
innate swimming speed, you can control it. Anything from rats, fish, snakes.
It has to be.
This
It
is
has
my
to be a
weapon, sir?
beast. It's using the spell Dominate Beast. So, no,
Okay.
it has its own DC. I sent it to you on Facebook.
Okay, for me.
Um,
I'm gonna do it on my phone because opening Facebook is what crashed my computer earlier in the session.
It's a DC 15.
That's
Alrighty.
not bad.
Also, we can use it to control rats since Jacob wants to throw rats at us.
I know rats have a swimming speed. That's why I made that comment. So you sold your spares. You sold your spares. You guys want to? There's a market that's still a little open.
Nah, I'm going back to the bar.
You good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm tapped.
Juan, Kenku are not beasts. They're humanoids. Fucking
Damn it.
racist.
Also, Kenku don't have a swimming speed.
No, they do not. Oh yeah, crocodiles. That's another thing that has swimming speeds.
Crocodile.
Crocodile. So
Well, you said various reptiles.
yeah. So we're all at the bar, and how are we going to play out? What is our plan? What is the plan? You've got a bandit place to deal with. Some of you are low on spell slots.
I'm down 1.
Same.
Okay.
Oh, it's a ranged weapon. That's neat.
Yeah, it
You know what?
has a throw.
I'm good. We're good. Let's just find these bandits.
I want to find the bandits. All right, how do you want to proceed with this? There is an alleyway, and you know what? I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna hide the enemies on it, but I want to. I'll tell you like exactly like, the area that they're in, but I will take you over here so that we can figure out a plan of attack. If everybody is on board with gonna go find these bandits.
Hey, is
Right.
everybody cool if I'm a distraction?
I
Again.
mean, it would work.
Back. Whisper, are you good with going after this bandit meeting point right now? As everyone.
And are you cool if I'm a distraction?
Yeah.
I can cast Fairy Fire on you if you want.
I would also recommend.
Also, yes.
that day.
Okay, so here we are. This is the back alley behind the tavern.
So I want everybody to
everyone.
just kind of lay in wait,
Wait.
get ready, get real stealthy.
Wait, can I roll insight on Latreus?
Yeah.
See what I think he's gonna do?
Yes, you can.
I'm literally telling you guys my plan.
Mhm.
I want you guys to try and get kind of stealthy right quick. I'm gonna walk in there flipping a coin.
So
And
the
they're probably gonna come out and mug me.
the bandits
When
will
they come out and
be
mug me,
yeah.
attack them.
The bandits will be around in this area, just so you know. The
I'm
like
so
between all these barrels.
I'm still gonna roll insight to see if there's any parts of the plan Latreus is trying to leave out.
Okay.
No.
So
You know what? Go ahead, roll.
oh, that's a 10. Oh.
My insight's
Hard
not
to
very
read.
good.
Hard to read.
Okay. So
You know, there's
so
just a lot of fire going on.
okay.
You get the idea that for a hiding space, he's probably talking about you guys hiding on the other side of these barrels, or maybe up this alley.
So they're going to be in between the barrels. So if you're going to have Whisper
It'd
rolled
be like them go around the other side of the buildings.
Whisper rolled a stealth check and he climbed up and he's on top of this building right here. I know that.
Okay.
Matthew, which angle do you want to come from since you want to be a distraction? You can come from the north, east, or south.
I'm gonna come from the north.
Alrighty. So
And I'm gonna stand like way the fuck out here.
I see. So you're thinking the party to go stealth behind these barrels over here, right?
Yeah, go hide behind some barrels.
Okay. I'd like
Go hide.
if you are gonna follow the plan, I need you to roll. The people who are hiding need to roll me a stealth check. Other than Johnny, I rolled one.
Will
With
do.
them rolling stealth checks, can I roll performance to capture the attention of the bandits?
I'm thinking about that.
Because I'm being pretty blatant with it. Like I'm not, for one thing, I'm not wearing my normal clothes. I never said I changed into them, so I'm walking around shirt, brass skirt, flipping coins with a flaming staff.
Looking at everybody's stealth checks, it's not gonna help.
I can try.
You know what? You just
Natural 20.
okay. I know whose attention you have.
Okay.
So you walk up. So everybody gets in preparation, and some of the people are like, "What the hell are those noises?" As you start to see the bandits, and they look at you.
Bum.
And the
It's not
two
unusual.
and the two bigger guys start as the other bandits are looking around are like on guard still. The two bigger guys walk up to you, Matthew.
Oh, they walk up to me? Like how close? 10 feet? 15 feet?
as far as they can get to you.
Don't worry about doing
Okay.
Initiative speed at the moment.
Okay.
We haven't kicked off combat yet.
So I want you to know this group of stealth people cannot perform a surprise attack because they failed their stealth.
Okay.
Just so you know. Matthew, you rolled a crit, and it's the only reason I'm giving this a little bit ahead of time.
Okay. So they're just right up on me right now?
Yeah, these two bugbears are just walking up to you. You know what they are.
Bugbears.
They're bugbears?
They're
Are we
bugbears.
Bugbear brothers.
And they walk up to
Brother
you,
bugbears.
and they're just like, they actually pincer you, and they just kind of do that thing where they get real big and just be like, "What do you want? Get out of here."
Oh, I was actually just working at the tavern. I'm looking for maybe a place to smoke in peace.
We'll find another alleyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. If you're letting me pass, I'm just gonna kind of take 2 steps this way, and then I'm gonna whip around. I'm gonna whip around and cast Burning Hands at them.
John, if you want to take a shot at somebody, you also can get a surprise round. So Burning Hands, that's a dex save.
Both of them to make dexterity saving throws,
Okay.
and I will roll damage.
21 and a 7.
The 21 succeeds.
Which
he'll
one?
take half as much.
Which one are you shooting at, John? As we're getting the surprise round.
Oh, and both of them also take 1 damage in addition to this because of my pyromancy thing.
All right. I want John to target.
Finally, my abilities are working.
I want John to tell me which one he's targeting before. Ping it. I don't see a ping.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Because everybody's gone now, so I can.
Okay, cool.
Can be.
Who are you
Which one
shooting
are
at, John?
I know. I'm looking at range.
Okay, Matthew, go ahead and roll damage for these guys.
Cool. So they take 10 points of fire damage.
One takes.
One of them takes 6 because it's the damage halved, but plus 1 from the.
Oh, okay, cool. So 6 and then minus, and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck! Oh, it smells on fire!"
I'm on fire.
The rest of you are just like, "Holy shit!" You're gonna attack Bugbear one, or that one. All right,
Yeah.
go for it. Roll to hit.
Advantage,
Before
right?
I do it, I just pop my neck and
Yes.
be like, "Man, it's been a long day."
You have advantage, John, because you're stealth.
Yeah, John's in stealth mode, so he gets advantage, which means if he hits sneak attack. Spicy, sneaky damage. Also, I think I got the attention of the 2 stronger ones. This is bad for me.
You hit, you hit, John. So, this is just a singular action because of stuff and things. Wow, it's like you guys have strategy.
Latreus is smarter than people give him
Oh
credit
my
for. He's just
God.
a fireman. Oh my god!
And he's just like, "Oh, dude, that burns! Oh, phoomp!" And he just gets shot in the head and dies. Everyone roll me initiative.
Well, at least I rolled max damage for one of the big guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 5 for 1.
That's a 6.
Or 6,
That's
sorry.
a 14 for me.
12.
17 for Tarragon. Good shit, Tarragon.
Yeah, Mater's...
Mater is going to be MVP tonight. I can feel it.
MVP... Well, I mean, I don't know about that yet. Oh, John got the same thing as last time. All right, got 12. And then Matthew got... Latreus got 14.
Also, to comment on what you said, Jazz, yes, I did complain about going. But I complained because I got crit twice in a row.
I'm just going to start with you, and he's a 12. Who also has the 12?
I have
Jazz,
12.
yours is a +4. Okay, so you're going to go
4,
first.
so she would go before you for 12, I think.
Yeah, because I had a +2. And then I have to
Just set her as like 13.
3. Okay. Oh yeah, I should do that. Well, I'll do 12.1 for now. Okay, that's the rest of them. Oh, nobody's got 11. Okay.
Man, you know, guys, I just feel like finally coming together as a team. You know, things are looking great for us right now. We just can't lose.
Those are some famous last words.
Yeah, they are.
That it is.
Why?
I heard that.
Oh. Mater gets a 17.1 because somebody got a 17. One of them got a 3.
Also, I have no problem being a distraction. I just don't like getting hurt.
Well, you got
See,
one
the
less
problem
bad
with
guy on.
that is that the distraction is usually the one getting hurt.
All right,
No, I know.
so
That's why I had you all prepped to help me.
we start out, and one of the bandits, who was kind of sitting in the back, this one over here, just kind of is like, "What the fuck?" And then he looks up after the first bugbear goes down, and he's like, "Oh, I see you, you little bastard."
See what I tell you, Cult of Assassins.
He's like, "Oh, I know what you are." And he goes to shoot his light crossbow at you, John.
Do I have light cover? Do I have some cover where I'm at right now?
You have half cover. I'll give you half cover because of your angle.
So
Well,
where is
actually, no. You're on the corner. No.
he? Nah.
How tall is the building?
He's still sitting on the corner, perched, as if, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
Like a Batman perch.
Yeah, like a Batman. That's, yeah, exactly, a Batman perch.
Where he's like completely over it, like some kind of fucking jackoff.
Yeah. I miss with an 8. He's just,
Yeah.
and then Tarragon, it's your turn. So, you see the ignition, and then one of the big bugbears just drop to the ground, dead after getting shot by a bolt, or by an arrow, or a bolt. It's a bolt. So, what you gonna do? Boop ba doop boo. What you gonna do? Tarragon? Mater, are you there?
Mater! Mater!
Okay, there's the typing.
Is she there? Alright, guys.
Inside.
Inside.
Just coins.
That was a nice start to that. Toll the Dead on which guy? On that guy? On this guy right here? Oh, you had the arrow pointed out. On this guy right here. All right. What are we doing? So do I have to make a save or anything? I think I do. I think I have to make
That's a con save.
con or a wisdom save. Wisdom. Okay, a wisdom saving throw. So I failed. So a bell rings out, and he shakes his head in pain, and I believe he hasn't been damaged.
It's only a D12 if he's taking damage.
Yeah, he hasn't been damaged yet, so I think it's necrotic damage. So go ahead and roll your damage. Oh!
Ooh!
You absolutely ring this dude's bell. He's just like,
Ring
ah!
my bell.
You gonna do anything else? Gonna move?
Ring my bell.
Oh god, there's people over there. It's an ambush.
Oh yeah? Well, my friends fight for me. Kills all his friends.
You can attempt to hide because you haven't used, or no, Toll the Dead is an action, so you'd have to.
God, you're not a rogue anymore.
You can't bonus hide because you're not a rogue.
You're not a rogue anymore.
You'd have to use a full action to do it.
This isn't rogue anymore, Toto.
Damn, I forgot. So do you want to
She
move?
got mad about that.
Do you want to
She's
move,
upset.
or you know?
No, later. You're the big.
No, you're just gonna stay back there and let Latreus fucking die? Okay.
She's so mad. She's not a rogue anymore.
She's
I
probably
think we know
pouting.
Mater's new favorite class.
She has disadvantage on stealth as well, so.
She's
Yes, the
so
8-foot
upset.
tall elephant is going to bonus action hide.
So, okay, so she's just gonna. So you're just gonna stay. Are you done with your turn then, Mater? Yeah. Okay.
It's funny because I read, I'm big boy, so I'll just be behind. Like a passive aggressive voice.
So Tarragon ended his turn, and he's like, "There's guys. There's people behind this." And he moves over to here, and he sees. He's gonna shoot at the first guy he sees. So Gold, I'm gonna shoot at you with a. It's a light crossbow.
She's the shortest
Also, Jacob,
person.
I
not on
missed.
I don't see myself on the turn order.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
14. I see you.
Okay.
Um,
On the turn order, I just see the enemies.
So yeah, I totally fucking whiffed that.
I
Anyway,
think it goes for the shortest person instead of the tallest.
Whisper, it's your turn.
Whisper. Kill him.
Kill him.
Do it. You do it.
It's not the Jedi way.
Do it.
Use your.
Who said it was a Jedi?
Oh, I think Whisper's a
Right,
Sith
kill.
Lord.
You're gonna shoot at him? Okay.
Well, I don't really have stealth anymore, so.
Yeah. Go ahead and shoot
Am I
at him.
not currently engaged with him?
No, you're not. You're not 5 feet from him.
Far.
You're too far away.
Do you have to be 5 feet to be
Yeah,
engaged?
you do.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to check something about that.
Oh, I still hit.
You did? Yes, you did.
And the minimum.
Oh my goodness. John rolled maximum and then minimum. Like,
Literally crit, then worst damage. They still took a pretty decent amount of damage though. So
the first or one of the guys did, yeah. So okay, so you heard him. Are you gonna do anything else, John?
Bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Okay.
Am I in cover as well?
You
Now
are.
step back.
You are now in cover. Yes. And so go ahead and roll me your stealth. Oh my good! I don't think I'll ever see you this fight.
he's John Birdman.
All right. Latreus, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm going to.
Bolt hurt as he just goes to like wiggle it in his shoulder.
I want to move 15, 25 feet, and then that's 15 feet and 15 feet. Yeah, so I'm skirting around this guy.
Yes, I see that. I see your line of path. So,
I'm skirting around this guy,
are you doing another what I think you're doing?
and I'm gonna bonus action sorcery point into a spell slot,
Okay. Yes.
and then burning hands again.
All right. So the bugbear rolled an 18,
Okay, that was just enough.
and I rolled a 10 for the bandit. He's gonna get cooked. So
13 fire damage.
He gets
reduced
incinerated.
6 for the bugbear.
Yep.
Actually, 7 for the bugbear.
Yep.
Because
So-
again, the 10 feet.
The bugbear is like freaking out from the burning and whatever, but the other dude gets absolutely obliterated. He's just
This is our corner now.
Zower corner now.
It's our house now.
I'm guessing that's your turn since,
And I'm gonna use my last 5 feet to run this way.
Okay. Ariza, it is your turn.
Ariza,
I'll
help
let
me.
I'll let you climb over these because they're not exactly like 5
Oh,
feet
God.
tall.
Who's going for the Assassin's Creed Leap of Faith?
She's just gonna flat out aerial assassinate a guy from 2 feet in the air.
All right.
I'm gonna move there.
Mhm.
She bunny hop drop stabbed. Oh
And-
god, it's Altair with the jank ass hitbox.
And
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw my trident at a dude.
You do have this new trident.
I
It-
do. I don't
And
know.
if you
Does he have
two-hand
a
it,
swim
it does a
speed?
D.
No,
If
they're
you two-hand it, it's a D10.
you know that they're humanoids. These things.
Aw.
I don't know. Bugbears can be pretty beastly.
I don't know, I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to curse this guy or.
Got a few other
Take
bandits.
his eyes. Take his eyes.
Take his eyes.
Take his eyes. Hit him with that blood maledict.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my rapier. Gonna cut my hand.
Ooh,
I'm gonna blood curse this guy.
with the bugbear or
Yeah, the bug.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the only one in range right now.
okay?
Oh well, I guess this guy is too, but meh.
Blind the bugbear.
What are you gonna do with the bugbear?
Blood curse of bloated agony again.
Oh, oh, he's starting to get so. Why? Why does it hurt?
I set him on fire twice. You gave him a tummy ache.
So
You
it's
know what?
it's-
Just because I can, I'm gonna amplify this one.
so
So,
Can you remind me what this curse does again?
all right. So, he painfully swells until the end of my
Yep.
next turn. However, because I'm amplifying it, it lasts for a minute now.
Oh. So what happened? So for its movement and attacking that I can't take damage.
it has disadvantage on strength and dexterity ability checks,
Okay.
and if it makes more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn, it takes 1d8 of
Okay.
necrotic.
So if it takes
However,
more than one.
because I amplified it, it can try to con save out of it at the end of its turns.
Okay. Cool. Is that all you're gonna do then?
Yeah, because I'm not in range, but let me.
You amplified,
pull
so don't forget to roll your Hemocraft die.
Yeah, don't have that pulled up, so I gotta look up my Hemocraft die again.
I think
real
it's
quick.
just a D4 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a D4 right now. It goes up to D6 later, babe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or such
No,
low
it's
level.
fine, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
just trying to be helpful, man.
Go ahead and roll that Jazz rolling ones on Hemocraft. All right.
1 damage.
All right. That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Man, Jazz's shitty luck is really worth
I don't math just
this
called
class.
The bugbear is like, I don't feel so good, but fireman hurt. And he walks up with his morning star and goes to swing
no.
at you.
Oh no!
How does a 21 to hit sound?
Miss.
I don't think that's true. Anyway,
That's a hit.
and you take 7 piercing damage as it just smacks you.
I guess I deserve that.
He can't multi-attack, can he?
Is all he can do right now.
Oh no! He can't multi-attack.
One of the other bandits in the back is just like, oh man, this has gone from bad to worse. And he runs up and he looks and he's like, oh god, who do I?
John's just picking targets.
¿Qué pasó?
No pasa nada, ¿y tú?
Dirt Claw has that guy. I think I'll shoot at the other one.
Did you call him Dirt Claw?
Yeah. And Jazz, you're getting shot at by a light crossbow.
All right.
11.
Atreus
I don't
stops
think that
the-
hits.
Miss.
Yeah.
Atreus stops combat for a second. Wait, did you say your name is Dirt Claw?
Yeah.
Burning hands.
Ah! Goals, it is your turn.
Alright. So, first I'm gonna bonus action and pick up 3 rocks from the ground.
Yep. Yeah, you can easily find those.
Free action, give 1 to Tarragon.
Tarragon's getting another rock.
This time remember to throw it.
At the enemies.
And I'm gonna toss one at the bugbear.
Alright, roll to attack.
So, this one I do have proficiency since I'm the one doing the attack, right?
It is your spell casting attack, right? It's your spell attack, so it is your casting modifier plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Susie, I have a theory.
You hit the bugbear.
Let me see what the damage was.
You threw a rock at the bugbear.
Okay. 1d6 plus
Is this
my
gonna
casting
hurt me
mod.
too?
No.
Casting mod,
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I've been doing the damage stuff for flavor.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my
so,
god!
Matthew, you see the bugbear just get hit in the head with a rock, and he just falls to the ground limp.
Wait, your name is Dirt Claw? Boom!
Yep.
Damn!
That's all you can do, Juan?
Yeah.
All right. So, Bandit...
I think to myself,
Um,
nobody ever dodges these. Cool.
this,
Nobody ever dodges these. Cool.
this bandit in the back saw you chuck a rock at the bugbear, and he's just like, you little fucking gremlin, and goes to shoot at you with his light crossbow. And misses with a 5! He's just like, with his bonus action, he throws his fucking light crossbow to the ground and steps on it like fucking things. Oh! And then the other bandit is just like, well, hey, pretty lady, you want to dance? And goes to
I'm very good at dancing.
goes to slice at you with his scimitar. How does a 20 sound?
Good at dancing.
and you take 5 slashing damage. The bugbear got hit by a rock and died.
He got hit in the head with a pebble and fucking died.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, that's the top of the turn order. Right. All right, and now it is Tarragon's turn again.
Don't worry, I'll save you, Ariza. Headbutts the guy.
You can't see him because of the barrels. I'll say that.
Go, Elefante.
You're gonna have to move if you want to get that guy who crushed his crossbow.
Tarragon, just throw that barrel at him. Lift it up with your monster strength and throw it like Donkey Kong.
You can take 10 feet to climb on top of the barrels if you want. 10 feet of your movement. Mm-hmm. So you'll do like 5 and then 10, so 15, and then if you want to move one more out, it'll be 20 feet. So you all see the elephant start to climb.
He's on the tightrope!
Jacob,
Yeah.
since I still have 5 feet of movement left, can I react to step one block up?
Did you want to move last time?
No.
Then no, you can't.
Tarragon.
You can't. So Tarragon. So, Juan, what is your spell attack bonus? Because she's throwing the rock at Bandit 3.
4.
It's 4. So no, plus 6. So Vader, go ahead and roll it with a +6 for the rock, because it's your full spell attack bonus, Juan, not just.
Oh.
Yeah. So Mater, go ahead and roll up with a +6 on the rock to hit that bandit. Yes, a d20 with plus. Yeah, you're rolling to hit.
D20 +6.
Yep. You hit the bandit. Juan, what does she roll for damage? It's
D6 + 4.
all right. So go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh.
You hit him, and he's stomping on his crossbow. He's just, what the fuck?
You nick him on the shoulder.
You gonna do anything else? Tarragon? Nope. Alrighty. Whisper. It is your turn. Whisper.
Whisper, take out the harder ones. I've got this guy.
You gonna hit that? Bandit number 4? Alright.
Target sighted.
Target sighted. Alright, roll the hit. You have advantage. You are stealth. See, guys, I only crit on you this time when it was story relevant. Oh, you hit him.
Hope so.
I hope so. He cast shield and he has 30 AC. No, I'm kidding.
Realize.
Wow!
What is Deus Machina bullshit?
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. You fucking
16.
headshot and he drops to the ground.
And then I hide.
Go ahead. All right, roll for hide. Rolled for stealth. I made this a rogue's playground. Latreus, it is your turn.
Cool. I would like to use my movement to run through this man. And
Okay.
it's part of my movement action, ram.
Oh! All right, roll to attack.
That's a 6,
And you miss.
and I missed that.
You
So I'm going to bonus action give my... Actually... Yeah, I'm going to bonus action give myself another spell slot.
His horns get stuck in the barrels. Anyway, I'm guessing
No,
that's...
I imagine I just rammed him and he jumped over me or something.
He just stepped back and you went forward because you can't turn.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's all you can do, or... No?
It's weird because it doesn't specify that the ram is an attack action.
It is the ram action because you are using the ram to do damage. It is a ram action.
Okay. Then yes, that's all I can do.
Alrighty.
I'm just kind of going to turn and look at him and be like, heard you like to dance.
Ariza, it is your turn.
Ariza, kill him.
Oh,
Kill him
Do it.
now. Strike
All
him
right.
down.
So, going to go ahead and use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right. Let me roll that Hemocraft again.
Yeah, roll that damage. Or that hemocraft
Man,
die.
I'm all over the
Ouch.
place today with rolls, by the way.
Yeah, you are.
20s, 1s, 2s, and 19s.
All right, so take some 3 damage, and you now have your which right?
Blind him.
No, it's a right.
No.
It's a right, not a hemocraft.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
see.
not. I can only cast my blood curse once,
Yeah,
That's a shame.
right
but
now.
I can cast my crimson right for. That's right. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to write down the rapier again, but I remember which stat it is this time.
Right.
14?
14 hits.
Ooh, good. So that is D8 plus 2. Ow, and
Oh!
my 1 second.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
Oh!
1 lightning damage.
you did you did it again. You stabbed him really
Damn.
close to the heart, and he's like, oh my god, and just zapped him for the rest of it.
He exploded his heart. Oh my god.
That's the second time you've done this.
Why are you exploding everything?
Lightning damage.
Alrighty. Is that you can still move, or do you want to move?
Yeah, actually, I would really like to move. I'm gonna go over towards this guy menacingly.
He's just like, he looked up and he looked at the elephant and he's like, oh, now you're coming over here?
Hey,
Goals.
Jacob, she
It's your
stepped out
turn.
of my range. Did that
Shut the
provoke
fuck
an
up.
attack of
No, you're
opportunity?
allied. What? Goals, it is your turn.
I would like to burn her with burning hands. Singe the sun.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna chuck my last rock at the bandit.
All right.
Does that make it?
Yeah, 16 hits. Oh, one, the rocks have a range of 60 feet. Like, they actually have a range.
Oh, okay.
So. Oh, yeah, you
I've just been using the range that my dagger has.
you nail it. You nail him, and he just drops to the ground dead as well. And combat is over. You guys have successfully
Ta-da!
cleared out
I
the bandits.
would like to loot the bodies this time.
All right. So is Arise Juan, are you doing the help action?
Yeah, I'll do the help.
All right. So Jazz, you get advantage.
Do I have to roll anything?
Nope.
Yeah, what do I roll?
You roll investigation.
Excellent. I am proficient with that.
Yeah.
But they'll make
Tarragon's
not
How
a
long
look
has
at.
it been since we left the market, by the way?
How long has it been since you left the market? Well, it's
Yeah.
been less than an hour.
Okay.
You attacked them in fucking daylight, which is incredible.
No, I'm aware of that. I just wasn't sure how long had passed. Because after an hour,
yeah.
the distort value ends.
So
if we're quick enough, we can go sell these morning stars.
Juan, if you're doing the help action, you just give somebody advantage on their roll.
Okay.
So okay, Ariza. Also, I've posted the experience you gained.
I don't
Ariza, it's up
It's
above.
100.
Yeah, it's 100. Ariza, you find you're looking at the bodies right now. So the first thing you find is a parchment with a drawing of an island, or what seems to be an island with a single mountain in the middle of it, signed Spike, signed by the. And from what you've learned, it's probably Lone Mountain Isle. But you also find, let's see here, you find 100 gold collectively from all the bodies.
Hell yeah, 100 gold. I'm
Yep.
gonna hold on to that for now.
Okay.
Do I also find the insignia?
No. The leader was not here.
Okay.
I would like
So-
to pick up the Morning Star from the bugbear that
The
hit me.
yeah, okay, you pick it up.
That's
I
it.
was gonna
I'm just-
say I will also show everyone the map.
Okay, it's more of just like, here's what it looks like from the sea. It's less of
Yeah.
a map and more of like an artist rendition of the location.
I'm just like, anybody have any ideas on what to make of this?
Well, we could take it to the dockmaster.
All right.
He's probably seen that island.
Whisper, you know that it's Lone Mountain Isle, of course, because it's just free run climbing back down. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna help him down. I'm gonna go over here and like
Give us an
extend
arm.
my. Okay,
Yeah, I get it. You go help him out.
I help him down.
Yeah.
I help him down.
So yeah,
We're there in spirit.
you're there in
It's
spirit.
it's like a duck jumping off of a bridge to follow its mama.
So
Just that little flappy wings thing.
you guys,
I got you. Don't worry about it.
You guys
Down.
successfully, just beat up the meeting spot.
I'm gonna wait here for more of them to appear. I'm gonna flank them. See
Yeah,
how they like it.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna ambush them.
So what do you guys plan? What are you guys gonna do? It's getting later in the evening. You can go and charter a boat immediately if you want to, but you have defeated these bandits, and you have a couple of things you need to do.
I'd say we take the night to, the evening to sell off wares if we want, and maybe take a rest before going down to the dock in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's paying for boarding? And we will probably need to buy more rations as I'm running a little low, and I show that I only have 2 rations left.
Yeah,
Yeah, when we be down another day's rations.
that's an issue. I would say that you're fine for now. Jazz, take off like 6 silver for all of you to have eaten at the tavern for the day.
Okay.
I'll do it
Well,
that way.
I already paid for my food. I ate when I was talking to Chloe.
I'm counting. You had candy.
I remember. I first I spent 6 silver on a meal, and then I paid 2 silver for the jar.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. You told me to mark that off.
Yeah, for the candy.
And gold is also just technically.
No,
candy?
you told me to take 6 silver off for the meal because I came up and ordered the meal, and then you said 2 silver for the whole jar of candy. You were going to charge me copper pieces for the candy.
Right.
Yeah.
So then
and that brought me down to 199 or 179 gold and 2 silver or 4 silver, and that's why I threw it at Jazz.
So never mind, Jazz. Out of your 40 silver, for 4 of you, mark down 24. Because it's easier to just take it away from your silver stash right now. This is for a meal for everyone.
So 40 minus 24.
Yes, minus 24.
So we have. So we lose 1 gold and 4 silver. And 40
Okay,
silver.
so this is coming from her.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, come on. No, control. There it is. Okay, I just had to get everybody
So
with
that's
their...
for food and boarding.
This is for just food right now.
God damn. Fucking tavern's expensive.
It's only going to be like... for all... how many rooms are you guys getting at the tavern? That's the question, too.
Probably save money by sharing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because it's going to be...
I'm going to wrap an arm around Whisper and say, well, since we're sharing, I think it should be guys and guys, and the lady...
So all 4 of the guys and Jazz gets her own room?
No, like 2 guys per room.
Oh.
And then the lady gets her own room.
I look at Whisper and say, "Can't your grand give us room and board?"
Wait.
Wait.
Actually,
What?
I can get us free lodging. What am I doing?
Matthew actually looking at his character.
What
Let's
do you
go
mean
to
you
the
can get
bar.
us free rooming, Latreus?
Well, as long as I perform for the night, I can get us free rooms.
Alright.
Up to 15 gold worth.
Oh yeah. If you want to spend, this would be spending the rest of your evening performing. Any selling, you'd have to be here.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't need to be here for the conversation. They can fill me in tomorrow.
Okay.
Or I can get it from Whisper, since he's literally a living tape recorder.
Is there anything while he's doing his performance to get you guys some free rooms? Is there anywhere any of you also want to go before you sleep for the night?
Do you want to go get supplies real quick then, or?
Yeah, that would probably be smart.
Okay. So you guys head. How many are going? Is it just the two of you, or what about Tarragon, Goals?
I'll make sure that the trails doesn't burn the place down.
Okay. And okay, so it'll just be those two. All right. So, Ariza and Whisper, you head down to the Sailor's Market. The Sailor.
Before Whisper leaves, I'm going to hand him my morning. Say, sell this for.
Sell this for me, the Morning Star.
Mm-hmm.
So the Sailor's Market is filled with many, many imports and exports. All kinds of things you could hope for, with lots of also basic adventuring gear. I'm gonna send money or to get rat. Oh yes, that's a good idea.
Yes. 10 days rations for me, please.
So you give her 5 gold.
5 gold.
Yep, because rations are 5 silver. So Matthew, you'll get. I'm guessing you'll get. Oh, this is just for everybody. If you're getting rations from here while they go, it's 5 silver a ration. So just mark down the equivalent gold to how many rations you want, and then write that
10
down.
silver is 1 gold.
Yeah, yep. And 10 silver is 1 gold. So it's, whatever, how many rations you want divided by 2 is how much gold that you're losing now.
Okay, I'll get plus 6 rations then.
Okay.
Hi.
So, Ariza and Whisper, is there anything you guys are looking for in the market other than just rations? Do you just wanna like window shop too?
Yeah.
Hey Jazz, how about you roll me a d8?
You want me to roll you a d8?
Yeah, just for fun.
I imagine it took them time to get there, and they're kind of near the blacksmith. Do they hear the blacksmith go, "Oh, son of a bitch"?
Yes.
When looking at the scimitars.
He's a loud man. So as you're like window shopping and you've gotten rations and whatnot, you come across a stall with an interesting looking cloak. It's like a deep ocean blue, like almost black, and the underside is this sheeny white on it.
Can I roll to investigate the cloak?
Do you want to roll me an Arcana check to investigate the cloak?
Arcana. Ooh, spicy.
11. You know it's magical, that's for sure.
Currently,
Yes, you are.
I'll try and roll it because
Yep.
I probably noticed it as well.
Oh yeah, both of you notice it.
My beady bird eyes.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, Whisper. Yeah, you see it. Rations are 5 silver each. So however many rations you want, it's half the amount of gold per. So like 1 gold per 2 rations.
Okay.
So Whisper, you notice it, and you also notice. Ariza's more interested in the style and look of it, and you notice the little board that says the name of it. And the name is, it is a Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Is there like a vendor nearby?
Yes, there is. There is a vendor, and he looks at you. He's like, hello. Nice to meet you. And he's definitely a tanner individual, somebody who's been out in the sun very frequently. He's pretty sea-worn too. But like it's a handsome sea-worn. He's just like, hi, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. I see you have been looking at one of my rarer wares that I've picked up along my travels.
It definitely caught my eye. I can tell it's magical. What does it do?
Yes. Well, if what I've been told is correct, this is a cloak of the manta ray. And while you have the hood up, you can breathe underwater and can swim at fast speeds.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I've tested it myself. It seems to be quite on the level.
I'm gonna see how Whisper is looking at this cloak.
Whisper, how are you looking at this cloak?
I mean, somewhat hard to. But he's kind of showing interest.
Mhm.
I don't know, Whisper. Do you think it might be useful later?
Probably.
Well, I can part for it with 250 gold, if that is in your budget.
I don't quite have enough for it. What about you, Whisper?
No.
Unfortunate, but maybe we can come back later.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll still be here. It's been here for a little bit. Not
Well,
very
thank you
many,
very much.
not very many adventurers who have a need of ocean stuff right now, I guess. Well, yes, have a wonderful day.
What was that last part?
Have a wonderful day.
Okay.
John, you want to sell that Morning Star that Latreus gave you?
Sure.
All right, so you go. Where are you going to go sell it at?
Obviously not the blacksmith.
Yeah.
I mean, you find a scrap metal guy because you notice that the Morning Star is pretty shit condition, like everything these bandits have, and he's just like, I can give you like 5 gold for it.
I'll try and haggle for 10.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. 7.
I'll take it.
Okay.
7 gold.
And if there's anything else you're looking for at this port, please let me know.
Other than the rations, which
Yeah. If you picked them up, you've picked them up.
I know, which I'm gonna be after paying for that, or getting that money.
Herb, I know what I'm
gonna
doing
use
today.
5 of it to get some rations.
Yeah.
So you said it was 1 gold for 2 rations.
Yes. Yes.
5 gold.
Healing potions. Hey Jazz,
Okay.
can you roll me an investigation check to see if you can find any place selling healing potions here?
You said
look.
investigation, right?
Yeah.
I could do that.
I'm also gonna see if I can find some.
Yeesh.
Look for some things to take along,
Fine.
to make food.
Oh, find a cooking kit?
Well,
Let's see here. Let's see. I'll look at a list of tools from 5th edition because I think there is
basically
one.
the cook utensils.
Yeah, toolkits. I believe.
Yeah, there's a cooking set in the toolkits.
There is a cook's utensils. Oh yeah, you find one for a gold. They're
Cool.
pretty inexpensive.
Sweet. Well, I can cook along the way now.
That's good. Ariza, you're looking and searching, and you're just like, there's just like not anything, and then you spot it in a bin, kind of in the back of a different stall, and it's just one healing potion.
That seems a little sketchy. How much do they want for it, though?
They look as like, well, you see, I got some rare potions here. Looking for about 60 gold. You won't find anything else around here that has these. He is slimy about it. Like, this dude is as slimy as how the ocean would make him.
He's a lizard folk.
Yeah, he's kind of a lizard folk. Yeah, he's not like a pirate, obviously, because he's here, but he's like slimy in like personality, and in like his body is covered in water.
I'm gonna set the potion down and smile at him. Well, I'm glad we have a cleric then. Thank you for your time, and I'm gonna walk off.
He hisses at you as you go away. And snatches the potion and puts it back in his bin. Cheap asses. But yeah, and I'm guessing, is your shopping excursion done for the day?
Sounds like it.
Alrighty. You get back, and the sun has begun to set, and Latreus has already made the money you need for your room and board, which is fantastic. And you guys go to sleep for the night, or at least you go to your rooms for the night. How do you guys want to do this? How do you guys want to double up on rooms? I guess Latreus...
I want to share a room with Whisper.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I'm rooming with Whisper.
Okay.
So anybody who gets in my way, I'm pushing you to the side with my +2 strength.
I would love to see him try to push Tarragon away.
And I guess Tarragon would be with Goal. Okay, don't have a preference, so you'd be with Goals. Then if we're going to double up a little bit, and then Ariza gets her own room.
Yes, I'm sure Whisper's going to enjoy funking the night with the Pyromancer.
So, is there anything anybody wants to talk about before they drift off to sleep together? Not together,
Yes.
but I mean...
Is the bed big enough for the both of us?
There's multiple beds. There's 2 beds a room.
I got us double rooms.
Yeah.
Except for Ariza, she has her.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to hire
She has
more
the
women. Woman.
Ariza has a queen size bed in her room. Actually, now Ariza would have like a double
Wow.
size.
All right.
I wouldn't work that hard.
Cool.
Had a stroke, forgot woman is a word.
But
So
yes,
yeah.
I would like to talk to Whisper.
Okay. Go for it.
So Whisper, and I lock the door
Oh god.
And the window.
and the window,
Uh,
and I turn to you and I go. So be honest with me, like, this is your element. Is this like a legitimate, like, cult of assassins? Because straight up, that guy could have killed me. Easily. I showed myself out because I didn't want to shit my pants in front of him.
Whisper just what's his?
So what do you know about that guy? And what can I do to help you? Because I really don't like him.
Whisper just puts his hands together and just like, a little beat onto them, just going. Just a deep sigh.
Oh man.
First. They're not assassins. Not a cult.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't we're information brokers.
I see.
It's just the mafia, no big deal.
It's like he's not trying to say that.
They're explain it to me then. Like, you say they're information brokers. So do they just go out, gather information, bring it back, and then sell that information to the highest bidder? Or, like, what's...
Something along those lines.
Okay.
And we generally stay out of everybody's way.
Okay. Thus all the people on the roof when we came into town.
Well, generally, whoever looks up.
I see. Fair point. Okay. How formidable is he? You've clearly known him for a while.
Should.
Would you say we'd be able to take him now? Should he decide to betray us? He seems the type to hold a grudge. Is why I ask.
Doesn't hold a grudge without a reason, but
Well, I mean, all you did was defend your brother, and he told you you won't leave the town alive if you try. It seems a little unreasonable.
Whisper just like goes sits on the bed. Clearly, you can tell he really doesn't want to talk about this, but since you're pushing it,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know he's not gonna lie or hide again. You also
Right.
locked the door.
Yeah. I made sure he's not going anywhere.
Honestly,
Okay.
when you did that, he actually thought you were doing something else instead, but he was kind of glad to be wrong on that one.
No.
It's just... It's complicated with me and Fletcher, okay?
Okay. Is he... Were you too close? I think that's a fair question to ask. Were you too close?
Once.
Who's clicking?
Sorry.
I couldn't hear what John said. John, repeat yourself.
Once.
Once? Okay. Okay. Well, you don't need to tell me everything. Especially since we've only known each other for several... I don't need your life story, nor do I really want it. I just want to know how best to handle the situation, as it seems to be affecting all of us at the moment.
All you
So,
need to know is he will keep his word,
got you.
for better or for worse.
Yes, clearly. Okay. Okay, well, good night. Oh, and did you manage to sell that morning?
What was that last part?
Did you manage to sell that Morning Star?
Yes.
Keep the gold. And I'm going to bed.
Okay. All right. You guys sleep, and it's a good
Just
sleep.
thinks to himself, well, at least I don't have to tell him I already spent it.
Yeah.
Well, you sleep, all of you, and it's a good sleep. It's a nice bed, you know. It's a pretty good tavern. And you know, all of you get a long rest, and you wake up in the next morning, and we will start, and we will call it here for today's session as we decide what our next plan of attack is to tackle these challenges.